curse word. That's a poor excuse to say it's not a curse word. It's in the Bible.
If anything, I wish bad things on you is more of a curse than anything. Because I've cursed you.
Wonderful. You're live now.
Did you just put me live?
I did put you live.
I'm trying to explain to people what the difference between cursing is and being cursed.
Well, it doesn't matter. Great.
Hi, guys. Michael asked me, was I done eating? Because he said that you guys would not appreciate me chewing, but I'm starving, and Michael kidnapped me to bring me down here.
I didn't kidnap you.
Yes, he did.
Nope, because I wanted to do this Tuesday.
We couldn't have done it Tuesday.
We could have done it Tuesday. You said we had to do Spider-Man. We didn't have to do Spider-Man.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Why was it a big deal?
We could have done it whenever.
Uh-uh.
Why not?
Because the partnership between Disney and Sony...
Hey, Batman, clean off your shirt. There you go. Thank you, Batman.
The partnership dissolving between Disney and Sony
yeah.
is a big deal. And we need to talk about it.
Okay. So what are we talking about today?
I don't know. You kidnapped me.
We're talking about Gamescom. We're talking about video games.
I'm a hostage.
Whatever. So real quick heads up. We are live now. Hopefully you guys are joining us slowly, coming in, seeing all that stuff. You'll check on that page. But essentially, Gamescom in Germany has been going on for days
What's
now.
Gamescom?
It's like probably the largest physical gaming convention in the world.
I thought E3 was.
No, that's probably like the most widely known because people talk about it. Like your big publication like USA Today, New York Times do. But Gamescom is like hundreds of thousands of people in Cologne, Germany. Yeah, really, really huge. Been going on for years. I don't know. But this is the first year. Seriously? You never heard of Gamescom? Oh, I can't tell. This is the first year they had a pre-show.
I told you I won't be I'm gonna be uncontrollable today.
Yeah, this is the first year they've had a pre-show.
Oh.
That was hosted by Geoff Keighley, who does.
Is this kind of like the first night of E3?
Kinda.
Okay.
But so this came out on Monday the 19th because it happened the 20th, but we never watched it, and we've been busy doing other stuff.
Work.
Yeah, work. So we don't really know what's been going on at Gamescom.
We've been bringing you the hottest, latest word on the street between Marvel and Sony.
And all that. We've been doing all that. Yes, we have. So we are going to go ahead and get started here. I'm going to switch us over.
Okay.
Count us down, and then we'll be ready. You ready?
Miles Cage, what's up? Miles Cage Jr., what's up, man? Right. So what am I supposed to do?
I'm going to switch us over to our cool-looking setup here.
We have a cool-looking setup?
Yeah, now we got this going on.
Well, I don't see that.
In the corner. It's behind, so it'll be a second before it happens.
Okay.
So what you can do is, on your thing, you're going to count that down.
It says 10.
Right. It's also 10 on my end, so we'll do like 3, 2, 1. Click the button, that'll get us kind of synced up. That makes sense?
Hold on, are we doing 3, 2, 1, or am I doing it?
3, 2,
1. After 1.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
What's easier for you?
I don't know. I was just trying to figure it out so we don't make the same mistake they used to make in Lethal Weapon.
I understand.
One of the greatest movies ever.
I understand. So what's easier for you?
You tell me.
All right, let's do 3, 2, and we hit it on 1.
All right.
All right. So in 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's do this. We can know down here. Everybody's getting audio.
All right. I hear.
Okay. Peggy 18, not safe for kids, standard stuff.
Not safe for me.
You are a giant child.
I'm mad you won't let me eat pizza.
I'm not saying you can't, I'm just saying don't chew so loud.
I chew loud. That's one of my problems with my wife. She hates when I chew. I'm not allowed to eat stuff in bed. Oh yeah, I forgot about the crappy internet. Oh, they have cosplay in here too?
Yeah, it's a big convention.
So Gamescom, where in Germany?
Cologne.
Ladies and
Okay.
gentlemen, the creator of the Game Awards, Geoff Keighley.
He's been getting a lot of work lately.
I mean, not lately, for years.
Welcome to Gamescom. How you guys doing?
We're doing great, Jeff.
I am so thrilled to be here at Gamescom in Germany. I want to welcome everyone watching around the world. You guys excited for a big week of Gamescom? You know, this is so fun because the Gamescom guys came to me and said, hey, we want to put together a little show to kick off this big week for gaming. And I said, you know what? Let me talk to all the publishers, all the developers, and called everyone up. And they said, you know what? This is a great idea to come here to show you guys some of the best games that are coming out in the next couple of years, and you're going to see them here tonight. We're going to see a lot of gameplay. You guys into that? All right. We've got some announcements and surprises for you as well, and it's going to be a really fun night. Now, Gamescom, this week, there are over 500,000 people in Cologne, and we're all here to do one thing, which is celebrate video games.
That's crazy.
And we're going to have a fun week.
Not really.
So we got 2 hours of stuff.
Doesn't
Let's
so does
get right to it and kick
San
off
Diego get that?
Gamescom in style. We're going to start with
Really?
a guy who was on Inside Xbox just a
Really?
couple hours ago.
Yeah.
Please
Don't believe
welcome from the
Thank you,
collective,
Scylla,
Rod
sure.
Ferguson.
Who's Rod?
He's with Xbox Collective.
Okay.
Hello, Rod Ferguson.
He's Gears of War.
See you.
Ah,
So, Rod, Gears 5 coming soon for Xbox, right?
Absolutely, yes. Coming very, very soon. Less than 3 weeks, in fact.
And a lot of people since E3
Really?
last year have been waiting to see something, right?
September,
yeah, I mean,
right?
We had a plan. You know, we wanted to talk about Escape and Versus and Horde, which we've been doing. But obviously from E3, people really wanted to see more about the campaign. So figured what better place to show a new campaign story trailer.
Interesting. I thought
Here we
they
go.
would have got more people
Gears
wanting to hear
5,
about the Horde.
Gamescom, check it out.
Horde mode. Hi, Max. What's up, man? We're watching Gamescom. I ain't never seen it before. I still think this is fake. Michael put it all together.
You give me so much credit.
I know. I believe in you.
Have you played the Gears games?
Yeah. Play the first two.
Okay. You like them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were really good.
Really?
Yeah, I like them a lot.
Dude, you get to chainsaw people. Really?
I know, but you don't have an Xbox.
I don't have an Xbox anymore. I
Oh,
sold it.
okay.
Paid for a drug habit.
Can you explain what the drug habit is? Okay. I feel like you need to explain what the drug habit is.
Mountain Dew and comic books.
Okay.
I need you to think about what you saw in that vision.
Yeah.
Every detail.
If this goes out, we can still watch it over there. That's what I'm doing.
External camera 15. Camera 10.
Does nobody in these games have necks?
He kind of had a neck. The ladies have necks.
Barely.
Yeah. These guys are just
I know.
meat
Like
potato
the
men.
doctor looks like.
Yeah.
He looks like Hugo Strange if he just took steroids.
Yeah. Yeah, Coltrane. Oh, wow.
Oh, we saw that in the trailer.
I don't remember seeing anybody's skin.
Yeah, we saw that because they had slow music playing
Oh.
when she left and she got mad with what was dude's name, and then he was like, "Look after her."
Okay.
Oh, Carmine.
You're probably going to die. Whichever Carmine you are.
All of them die. It's interesting that you see more of the other members of the squad in this because the first trailer they showed, it seemed like she was on her own a lot.
Yeah, I think they want you to know that this is her story. I mean, because Gears 4 was her story.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, 5, it made it seem like she was going against,
That's what I'm talking about, right?
and
It's
this
nice to be
seems to
able to
be
show
more
more
of
of the
a,
game. It's
we're
awesome.
together
You
again.
guys have been doing such an amazing job on this. So tell us a bit about the campaign there.
Yeah, so it's basically a two-sided story. So there's one part of the story is the war returning to Sarah. You know, Gears 4 is a little bit about 3 people lost in the woods finding the monsters, and now the monsters are here and they're pissed off, right? And so we have to tell that side of the story. And then the other part is really what's going on inside of Kate's head and what's her journey. So those two stories coming together are probably the best Gears game we've ever made.
Looks truly epic, 60 frames per second.
4K, 60 frames in campaign on Xbox One X, so it's amazing.
Yeah, looks absolutely incredible. All right, well, let's
Wow.
turn to something you just
In
announced
campaign,
hours
so
ago on
multiplayer
Inside
maybe
Xbox,
not, which is
Horde.
understandable.
Tell us
Yes.
about
He
that.
didn't say multiplayer
we
was
wanted to talk
4K
about the
60.
new Horde. So
Well, they're not talking about
basically,
campaign. I mean,
ultimate abilities.
Now they're
and
talking
everything in
about it.
Horde. So every character has their own unique ability you can do. So it kind of changes up your play style, and everybody plays differently. Things like Kate. Can
No,
go
when we did
invisible,
E3, we saw the-
JD can bring down airstrikes, and so it's per character, it's not per role. So and even engineers will each have their own ability.
They
And then
showed,
we
like,
also
the wave
power
motors
taps,
or
so
escape
things
mode.
that powers the economy in Horde, and now every 10 waves a new power tap appears. You have to decide: do we go expand? our
guys, you play
or do we
Gears?
just
Are you
stay
really
with Horde?
excited for
And
this
then
Horde
Jack
mode?
is- I've
Because
played
I'm be honest with you, I haven't
so
played Gears in a
Jack is
while,
sort
so
of
I'm not
a new
sure.
feature for us that
Well, Horde mode
it's
isn't what's new,
way to play
Escape is
because
new.
You don't take cover, you don't pixel hunt.
You
It's
can see in there, he's literally taken over.
Escape is new?
his
Yeah,
ultimate
they've
is
had Horde
called
mode before.
Hijack.
Well, the escape mode. You know what I was talking about.
And
You-
basically
you said
shoot a
Horde.
dart
You
into an
speak,
enemy,
Leroy.
they
Don't
possess
act
them,
brand
take them
new.
over. So you're going up against a Scion with a
Told you I
boom
was gonna be out of control
trap.
today.
Hijack him, and now you're a Scion with a boom shot, and you get to destroy the enemies with that.
Looks
What
so
the
cool.
hell is
And
that?
Jack, as I understand, is also
Just
going to
talking
be
about this.
playable in
That
campaign.
is awesome.
That's correct, yeah. So we're a 3-player co-op, split screen on the couch as well, not just online. And so Jack is the third player, or it can be your second, however, but one of the three is Jack. And then, like I said, it's a great way for people who don't can't wall bounce, don't know how to take cover, that kind of stuff. It's like if you want to introduce somebody to Gears, getting them to play as Jack, the ultimate support friend who comes around and can heal you, can make you invisible, can go find weapons for you. Like, he's awesome.
I don't feel like we
Okay,
were supposed to see
and
that
also
shot.
you announced back
Seemed like that was weird.
aboard,
Yes.
there's a
As a director, that
crossover
seemed like a weird cut to
between
you.
Halo and Gears.
Yeah, well, we figured Terminator Dark Fate is not enough. You know, Sarah
like that shot
Connor
just popped
800 is
up.
great. but
Excuse me?
What if we have Halo Reach coming to Master Chief Collection? We figured why not have Halo Reach come to Gears of War? So we've got Kat and Emil and the original cast members, like, brought them back from 10 years and said, back in the studio you go. We need this.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot?
Well, playable in Horde, playable in Escape, playable in Versus. So you get, if you have the Ultimate Edition or an Ultimate Game Pass,
That's
you get
good.
them plus all the
Company
customized-
convergence, synergy.
All right, well, I know the game is here at Gamescom, of course.
For
and
the
fans
Game
don't
Pass.
have to wait long to play it either, right?
No,
IMAX says he hasn't dug into Gears in a while. Looking forward to it. Miles never played. Sorry, never played Gears.
Well, that's very cool. And the game
I got into Gears because you got to. I love the gun.
September 6th for
It was
The
Ultimate
chainsaw gun?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
It was so over the top.
Oh.
You know, a little, like, Gears
I picked it up
4 is,
just
this
for that.
Thursday, so if you
And
wanna
then
get
I
Gears
realized it
sooner
was a
in your
third-person
pocket,
cover
it's
shooter,
out
and I was
there.
like, okay, I'm in.
All things Gears. Well, speaking
And
of
then September
Gears, I wanna
6th for
congratulate you because,
Games
we're announcing
Pass,
tonight
September
that,
10th for All
Gears
Access.
5 won the Gamescom award for best Xbox game. So you and
Oh,
Carlos
that's
should have done
amazing.
an
John G.
amazing job on it.
John G. Good.
Congratulations.
Thanks for joining us. He says one of my favorite
Congratulations.
series.
Great stuff. And we don't.
You guys picking this up
As I said,
in
it's
September?
September for Xbox and PC.
Coming up really fast, and I can't wait to see
I'm
everybody
picking it up
online
only
playing.
because I have
Rod, I appreciate you
the
making it all
membership.
the way here from Vancouver.
Really?
You guys are just
The
finishing up the
super
game.
duper
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, but if you didn't have it, you wouldn't pick it up.
Gamescom, so in my first day
Probably
of
not day
play,
one.
amazing,
Okay.
the people are amazing, the fans are awesome.
Just because I have so many
Having a
games
great
I haven't
Awesome.
played.
All right, Rod Ferguson,
Oh,
everybody.
you
too.
Coach
I got a
Ferguson.
huge stack of
Thanks,
games
Rod.
that I buy and haven't played
All right,
yet.
well, that's a game you know about, but tonight we
I was
got
wondering, 'cause, like,
surprises for you.
I wonder what,
Games
like, some
that,
people,
have
what their
to
day,
take
what their day
anywhere.
one
Always love
is.
to surprise
Right.
people, so,
What up, Anna Grace?
this announcement of something brand new.
You watched The Matrix yet? Get out.
It's been 24 hours.
Oh, you know what? You're right. That's fair.
Give me a week.
That's no. I gave you. Did I give her a week?
Give me a week.
So I was busy watching what we said we were
I
going to
honestly
watch.
forgot.
You get a reprieve. You get a reprieve.
Okay.
The Elite 2 controller?
I would have never guessed that based on that. It's pretty good.
I think that's what this is. I don't know.
Or it's a hovercraft.
Okay.
All right. I mean, it looked. I mean, it just looked.
Or it's a game, and I'm just completely wrong. I thought it was a controller. I don't know what
To
this
me,
is.
that looked like a hovercraft. Like those were like the blades. Because I don't think that's an Elite controller. Like the what are those, turbines? But those are guns. Is that Jack? Are they just doing a bigger? Oh no, this is that game. The one they were hyped about.
Who was hyped about? I've never heard anybody talk about Comanche.
No, I was thinking it was that game that we saw
That's
that
right. The
from
classic
Korea that they were
Comanche is
porting
coming
over.
back
That was
from THQ Nordic. I love playing this
But
game
that's
when I
not
was a
it.
kid on PC. Nova Logic, Voxels, and I'm here with Kirk from Nuclear because you're the guys that are bringing this to life, right?
Yeah, we did actually. Great to be here. Good seeing you tonight.
You remember those
It's
old
great to
like
see.
isometric
So
like
tell us a
helicopter
bit about
games on
this
Super
game.
Nintendo Sega Genesis?
How
Like
did this
was it
come about?
Urban
You guys
Strike
get
and
involved?
Jungle Warfare and all
Well,
that stuff?
actually, 2
Yeah.
years ago during Gamescom, we came up with an idea and approached THQ.
I like his
THQ
glasses,
Nordic,
Kirk.
the cool guys, and said,
Kurt's got some
"We have
cool
an idea
glasses. I
how
need to get some
bring
new
it back
ones.
to life in the 21st century," and they liked the idea, and so here we are.
Okay, so and this is it's a team-based online.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Tell us a bit about that.
That's how we roll, basically, because we have done a lot of stuff in the past, multiplayer-wise.
Thing out of the way.
And so, yeah, but you will see some live footage later on. So,
That's right, because we're not just CG trailers. We've got real gameplay for you
Real
guys to
gameplay
check
for the
out.
first time, yeah.
And you want fans to be a part of making this game, right? Tell us a
yeah,
bit about
absolutely, because everybody loves helicopters. They kick ass. They go in, can hide somewhere, and then shoot somebody. So, yeah, that's it.
that. All right, well, let's take a look at the first gameplay from Comanche, right?
But you can join us as well
Okay.
in the development.
Yes.
And queue for all this.
So, do you think this is going to be an arcade type shooter, Comanche, or do you think it's going to be more like a PC,
Okay, check it out. Here it is, the first gameplay of
like
Comanche.
more like a flight simulator?
Let's find out.
Well, I don't know if
Don't answer the question for me.
Well, I don't know if they'll show us the controls.
Helicopter in a shooter any fun?
Yes, Virginia, it is. And there's a game exactly
I don't think this is semi. Man. I always like the Ace Combat games. I thought those were fun. I haven't played the newest one, but I did enjoy Ace Combat.
Didn't answer my question.
I don't think it's semi. I think it's arcade style.
All right.
The reason why I asked is because is it going? Who is this for? Because
Some more drones for you. Check this out.
drone racing. Okay.
I watched people like live action drone racing. It was interesting.
ESPN is supposedly investing in it.
I think that's probably where I saw it.
All right, announced
The
last
crowd
week
is
was the
kinda
Need for
into
Speed
that?
Yeah.
Heat from EA.
Oh,
And
Miles
they're
Cage
saying,
is talking about
real gameplay
only
of
game
it.
that he
Tonight's
bought
the
day
night.
one
Please welcome
was
from EA,
Mortal Kombat.
Riley Cooper. Come on
But some
up.
people are buying
Like
Gears.
the newest Mortal Kombat? Okay. I bought that too, man. I spent $300 on Mortal Kombat.
He says right now he started playing as Nightwolf, but he's excited about the other characters.
Yeah, that little trailer of it was nice.
How is it new or different for Need for Speed?
Well, you know, it focuses on the core experience of street racing and modified cars at night with cops. And to this, we've added sanctioned racing by day to keep that experience fresh and help explain why all these racers are in town.
All right, sounds
I really
pretty
enjoyed
cool.
Need for Speed
We
Underground.
wanna see, you guys want to see the gameplay?
Back on PlayStation 2.
Shall we do the honors, Riley?
Let's do it. Let's see the
Let's check
game.
out Need for Speed Heat.
I haven't played a Need for Speed game in a while. Guys, when's the last time you guys played a Need for Speed game?
When was the last time there was a Need for Speed game? Do they make them every year, like Forza or whatever?
No, it was probably like
I haven't.
4 or 5 years ago. I can't remember.
Welcome to Palm City, a fresh world with new customizations.
IMAX, good looking out. Drone racing moved to NBC this year.
For those who
Okay.
run fast and live by their own rules.
I would love to shoot a drone race though.
Offer sanctioned racing
Like,
events through the Speed
yeah.
Hunter Show
For work, I would love to do
and
that.
score a bank with each new win. Then use the rewards to tweak your car's performance and visual customization. Cops patrol the streets during the day, but they play by the rules, finding you for speeding and limiting your progress using controlled moves to slow you down.
Guys, are you more into like arcade racing or simulation racing? For me, it's arcade.
Spend as much time here as you like.
I can't do simulation racing.
Ready? Switch into night. Build your rep by competing in illicit street races. The more you win, the more your heat will rise and the more rep you'll gain. But having all eyes on you comes with
Rayshawn said he really loves Split Second.
Split Second was good.
level at night.
Split Second was a lot of fun, yeah.
Become a target as your heat level increases.
I like the Burnout series.
Higher, they'll ratchet up their efforts to stop you. Unleashing helicopters and rhinos to take you down. With coordinated efforts
Rhinos?
that adapt to the situation.
Oh!
Yeah, like that big old truck called a Rhino.
John G says he's a carhead, so he plays a racing game at least once a week. John G, what's the best racing game for you? Since you are into cars, what is the most accurate racing game?
Step into your garage where you can tune your setup to your
Miles just said that
pick a car.
he's been doing Need for Speed on the PS Vita recently.
We've replaced
Okay.
the speed cards from Payback. You can now unlock parts by building up rep at night.
IMAX says Burnout Takedown.
The day to level
Yeah, Burner Takedown was good. I like Burnout 3 too.
Burnout 3.
Yeah, and Burnout Paradise.
Why did they stop
remastered.
making racing games like they used to back in the day? Because remember,
Like
they used,
define. What do you mean? What do you mean stop?
if you look at PS2 and PS3 and an Xbox 360, there was a racing game coming out like once every 6 weeks almost. It seemed to be. There were so many there was
A lot of the companies that made those don't exist anymore.
Okay.
And they got bought up, and those teams working on other stuff.
That's what I was wondering because I was like, when I worked at 7SI, the game/comic store, we continued to turn out so many different games. And then I was like, when I looked at the next gen systems, we didn't have that many.
You can now build your custom ride and connect your account to push it directly into the game. Get the app.
This is taking me back to Need for Speed Underground, which is cool.
All drive will be available at launch. Crew up with your friends, or let us pair you up with others so you never ride alone. Your crew's rides will be displayed in your garage, so you're always up to speed with their latest creations. Leaderboards and challenges are tightly connected to the crew, so push each other to be the best.
Ooh, John G says, original Need for Speed, most wanted in the Hot Pursuit remake.
Okay.
Chance to lose everything you've worked for, or to gain something more.
I mean, this looks great.
Yeah. Another hit with the Rhino.
Man, when I said, what is a Rhino? They were like,
It timed out perfect.
They was like, they waiting on me.
Yeah.
Now, what was the game that we saw during E3 that had the Lego? Was that Forza? When they were doing they had a new DLC for Forza.
All right, so I saw.
Forza would they had the Lego Speed Champions.
Basically, build my car now in advance of the game. Is that how it works?
That's right. Heat Studio is an awesome app. You can have access to full visual customization of most of the cars in our car list.
Yes.
When you've done your designs, you can push them to the Need for Speed Heat, the full game, when it launches November 8th worldwide.
Okay, and Heat Studio, when is that coming out?
It's available in most territories on iOS and worldwide on Android right now.
Right now?
I said right now.
Oh, I can make a new car right now.
That's gonna make the.
That's
real.
cool.
All right.
So I can make a car now on my phone and then play it
Android and
November 8th.
iOS.
That's awesome.
Check it out. All right. Well,
Is that the first game to do that?
Oh, there's the QR
To
code
have that?
If you guys want to.
I'm not smart enough to know.
The app.
Don't know.
Need for Speed Heat coming in November. Thanks very much, Riley.
That's
Appreciate
awesome.
you hanging out.
Cool. Thanks for having
Awesome.
me.
Thanks, Riley, from EA. Appreciate it, Riley. All right, we got some more announcements to make for you now. This is one that, again, another big surprise for everyone. Check it out. Another world premiere right here for the first time at Gamescom Opening Night Live.
What do you think it is?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Orcs Must Die 3.
That would be awkward for Google Stadia.
Star Theory.
Okay, this probably ain't Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Well, that's not a good sign.
But it's not actual gameplay. I mean, that's fine. Oh, is this Kerbal 2?
Who?
Kerbal Space Program 2. I've never played it, but people really talk about how great Kerbal is.
And what is it?
Essentially, you're building your own
Colony?
Well, no, you're building your own NASA to launch and get a rocket off of Earth and into the moon with actual physics and everything and all that stuff.
And what's it called again?
Kerbal Space Program.
Kerbal?
Kerbel.
Okay.
I think, but I don't. This might not be it. Oh, it is.
I love this song now.
Yes, you're in charge of everything, building up all the stuff, thrusters on the stuff, thinking about the velocity, everything. And most of the time, you explode.
Is it normally been a PC game, or is this like the first time it's been?
No, it's on consoles now, but it started out as PC. So I don't know what the sequel offers. every time I think of this, I think of like when I was younger, when I would go to the museum, and they had that old vector graphic game where you're trying to land a rocket on the moon or whatever that launcher was.
Have you ever gotten into space?
I've never played Kerbal.
Oh,
I just know of it, but I've never played it.
because I was wondering like how hard or how easy it is. Is there a nice learning curve? Like,
I heard it's extremely difficult.
because like that's got to be.
Yeah, they don't mess around. I think they want to give you an appreciation for, oh yeah, this isn't easy.
What I'm wondering is this a great game for school? Like if you teach a math class, would this be something that you would have in class?
I would think so.
Next year. All right, well, we still have some more announcements to go, and we're going to go right into the next one here. Check this out for the first time here at Gamescom.
Who's in the audience?
I don't know. I would assume random people. Maybe they're like, hey, come get a ticket. Go Bandai, which is a JRPG. Oh, it's a little freaky.
It reminds me of Journey.
Did you play Journey?
It's in my queue.
Okay. Journey wasn't this dark.
No, but like the character designs a little bit.
It reminds me of Limbo.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Did you play Limbo?
It's in my queue. Remember you said you had a lot of games?
Yeah, I feel you.
Little Nightmares. That's exactly what it looks like.
Nightmares 2. Okay. Getting some Switch love. Okay.
Little Nightmares 2.
I'm wondering if
I'm all right, thanks. Yeah.
How did you get this shirt on? Did you do that during the trailer?
I'm wearing this all day.
Oh my God. All right. Well, hopefully you had a jacket on or something. Don't spoil any announcements. All right. Well, anyways, Little Nightmares 2. The first game was, beautiful. And what we saw there, again, in-engine footage from the game. For you guys to do a sequel, where did you want to take it? Seems like there's a new character, right?
Yeah, it's a new character called Mono that you'll be playing as. Six is there as well, so but you'll be playing as Mono, and the pair of you are going to a place called the Signal Tower, which is the center of the whole story.
I mean, this is beautiful platforming, just incredible graphics with Unreal and what you guys have put together there. And I noticed weapons now. We're gonna have some combat.
Kitchen utensils.
Okay,
Yeah,
those can be weapons. Okay. So is this going to be a little bit? Is it even darker? I mean, is there combat a big part of this game?
It's a part of the game. It's just another part of the balance, really. I mean, you never really.
And you guys played Kerbal or this Little Nightmares 1?
To stay safe.
Yeah, well, it looks absolutely incredible. Such a cool announcement. Was it clear you always wanted to go right in to do a sequel for this thing?
We always wanted to, yeah. We also had to kind of convince people that we weren't ever going to make another one, so we could have a nice surprise like this. But now we've got, as you can see from the trailer.
I wonder about that.
Outside now,
how do you balance that?
You're not free, but
people's expectations.
For a sequel versus letting it just be self-contained? Yeah. I almost wonder if you get a bunch of pressure from your parent company of, hey, you made a lot of money, make a sequel.
Ladle combat.
Or one of the
incredible.
Or is your parent company like, that was great, what else do you got? And they just let you kind of do what you want to do.
Absolutely.
All right, well, what do you guys think of that? Little Nightmares 2 announced right here at Gamescom. Thanks so much, Dave. Great to see you. All right, well, there's so much other stuff going on at Gamescom in the days ahead, and IGN's going to have a live studio where they'll be doing tons of coverage. And joining me now to talk about the Gamescom Awards and all the things that are happening this week with awarding great games is Sydney Goodman from IGN. Sydney, take it away.
Well, thank you,
Okay,
Jeff.
Sydney.
With me is none other than Mark Healy, Creative Director at Media Molecule. Mark, you and your team won Best Original Game and Best Sony PlayStation 4 Game for Dreams. Congratulations. And second...
Some nice
Dreams is awesome.
That's fantastic. I'm very happy. I'm sure that the team will be.
I like Sydney Goodman as a host for IGN. I think she does very good,
and I'm
good
just
stuff.
relieved actually that we managed to get
Her
this
and
far.
Jackie
It's been
Ling,
long
I think is her
road.
name. Very good.
So I should probably say thank you to Sony for
Dreams is awesome
letting us take
because
so
you
long
get to
here.
essentially make a game. They give you a
really
creative
importantly, I wanna
suite
thank the
to make your own game. In terms of music, animation, all stuff, it's really fun.
And they've blowing us away constantly. So thank you to them as well.
That's awesome. Let's hear it for the community. So speaking of community, you and your team have
Thank you.
been in early access since April.
You're welcome.
How has it been seeing players create and explore in Dreams?
Oh, it's humbling because there's just so much talent out there waiting to break into this industry.
I wonder when the game's actually going to come out.
It's
for like
it's
everybody.
really exciting watching.
Right now, it's still in early
people
access.
Get better and better day by day. There's already some superstars in the community.
Is it not in beta?
Yeah, it's just going to get better.
Yeah, but you had to sign up for like a beta key to like make stuff, and then I don't know when it's going to release to the
Thank you,
public.
Sydney, and congratulations to the Molecules. Such a great game that's empowering creators around the world. All right, now our next game is one that has
they
been
were right
announced,
there.
but everyone's been wanting to see gameplay on it. Well, tonight we got the first gameplay for you. Predator Hunting Grounds from Ilphonic and PlayStation. Check this out for the first time.
We saw this during Xbox E3.
John G said he watched a playthrough of the first one and it didn't hold his interest.
Okay. This is a little Richard. Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, Voodoo. Timing here is crucial. Let's get in, find this satellite, and upload the malware to Stargaze's network. Hostile spotted. Enemy down. Heavy resistance inbound on your position. Keep your heads down.
Ooh.
Damn it, Voodoo. I need someone near that SATCOM. What the hell was that? Eyes up.
Ooh, no! Didn't stand a chance.
Got movement in the trees.
I like the gameplay. I don't think the song matches the game now. Thinking a little richer.
Yeah. To me, it was almost like going back to a time period for when Predator was out, so they were playing music reminiscent of that. But yeah.
Well, we were just kind of sitting around and someone decided to throw out the idea, and we really didn't even have to think about it or brainstorm it. We all just knew instantly what the game was, so it totally made sense.
You had to get the license, you had to pitch it, I guess. and
Yep,
that
went to Fox and then Sony after, and here we are today. So it's pretty amazing.
All right, you're just a string of good
Now
luck.
Disney?
It looks really cool. Now this is.
I just was thinking that, like, how do these game licenses work now?
I mean, I guess once you sign the contract, you can probably
Sure,
continue.
but what I'm saying is now that, because when Disney bought Lucasfilms, there were games that Lucasfilms was in development having made, and I mean, the Underworld game, they shut that thing down quick.
True.
And we've been waiting for some of these games, and they were like, nah. So I wonder how this is going to affect
Tell us about that balance.
games from now
So
on.
we're, it's always something we're doing kind of until the finish line, but it's really fun to play both as the Predator or the Fire
Terminator,
team.
Predator.
So right now,
What else
there's
does
just a
Fox
ton
have?
of, competition
Kevin
in the
McAllister.
office, so we have a lot of fun with it.
Awesome. I know it's sort of early alpha, so you guys are here at Gamescom.
They do.
showing the media and coming next year.
There have been Home Alone games.
And, sometime next year for sure.
All right, Predator Hunting Grounds.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I can't go far because I'm tethered to you.
Awesome, great. All right.
You ain't never leaving me.
Has an expansion coming out in
I'm so
September.
upset.
Monster Hunter. Check this out for the
Aliens.
first time.
You're right. Why don't they just release Aliens vs. Predator? The side-scrolling best game ever.
Because they're dummies.
They are.
I tried to play Monster Hunter World, and I could not get into it. Maybe I need to try again.
Were you drinking?
No.
Sometimes that happens to me. Like I'll be drinking, or I'll be watching something, and I'm like, oh, I'm not in the right frame of mind.
Because I think this is one of Capcom's best-selling games ever now at this point. So I should
I mean,
probably try it again.
it's so much of a best-selling, they made a movie out of this. Tony Jaa's in it.
Yeah, he is.
International superstar, Tony Jaa.
I like that you picked Tony Jaa, not Mila Jovovich.
Nope.
Nice.
Nope. Not friend of the show.
She's a friend of the show. She's a friend of my show. That's fine.
Her and her husband.
They make movies that people like.
He made one good movie.
What was that?
Event Horizon.
Oh, that was him?
Yep.
Okay. I do like the idea of just going around fighting giant beasts and slaying them, and then making armor out of it. I just probably need to try it again. Have you guys played Monster Hunter World? Let me know, or any of the Monster Hunter games. Who was that was saying that they're playing something on PS Vita?
That was
You were the only one who's fought this Velkhana before.
Because I'm curious if they had played the Monster Hunter games on PS Vita.
Miles Cage.
Miles Cage, okay.
Miles Cage said he was playing Need for Speed on the Vita recently. I'm gonna be honest with you, sometimes, and I don't know if it's because I've gotten older and I'm soft now, but you know what, like when you're playing Far Cry and you're killing all the animals?
Mm-hmm.
After a while it gets old.
Yeah, it does.
So I'm wondering would I get that feeling with Monster Hunter.
We take risks.
I like the fact that these are monsters that don't exist. They're not real animals, so you're like, yeah, take them out.
Because I do get a,
It's PvE. It's
like, oh, this is gratuitous.
It's a new genre. Welcome to the cycle.
The cycle.
This is made by Cade Yeager from Transformers last night.
The scientist,
yeah.
Cade Yeager?
This is what he's doing now? When he's not fixing up Prime?
I'm a scientist. What a movie.
Gosh. Weapon design reminds me of Mass Effect.
Okay. Early access starts today. Download now.
I'm here with Jonathan, talking about the cycle. So this is PvP.
John G says, I don't have the patience to dedicate myself to it.
Quest shooter. Break that down for us.
Sounds like he has the same problem you do.
Plays are pretty interesting. So the mix of PvE and PvP that we have, I don't think it's really been done like this before. So the game is kind of, it's not a cookie cutter game.
Everybody says that.
It's really quite different.
Well, that's how you gotta sell your game. I would too. Yo, you ain't Mario? Man, Mario ain't nothing. I would say the same thing.
I'm gonna sell my game. I'm gonna be real. Look, y'all have played this stuff like this before, but we perfected it. I'm not gonna sit up here and lie to y'all and be like, you ain't never seen this before. You have seen it. Never this way.
On the Epic Game Store.
I feel like that might be hard to live up to that you perfected
Yeah,
it.
try it out. Let us know what you think.
But lying to them is worse.
He's not lying.
Yeah, he is. He's like, you've never seen this before, but we have seen some of this stuff before.
Not PvE VP. Isn't that what they said? PvE VP?
You just said an STD. That's what you just said.
Years. I mean, Jaeger's been around.
You just made up a UTI.
So we really just had to go for it at some point. So I'm super happy that we as a company had the courage to do it. And big shout out to Epic for the support and their courage as well, because it wouldn't have been possible without their help.
Good job,
Lots of
Epic.
cool German game developers on stage tonight as well, which is
You guys
really
have been
cool.
getting some crap lately, so it's good to hear somebody like you.
Great to have you here.
I mean, the studios like them a lot. It's the people that don't like them because they're giving the money to the studio so they can stay afloat.
Strange 2 episode 4 is coming out this week, and we've got the first look at the trailer. Check
Strange.
it out.
Cool.
Another game in my queue.
What, Life is Strange?
Keep
Yeah.
having these nightmares since I came out of the coma. Nowhere to go. What do I do now?
IMAX just blew my effing mind.
Saying what?
So different.
You know what game I want? A Stargate SG-1 using Ghost Recon Wildlands Breakpoint gameplay with the Division D2 RPG character building.
I lost Daniel. Where would he hide out?
It's a lot of awesome genres matching together there.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, I can see it. Like, I can honestly see that.
It's been over 2 months.
The Bureau put his profile out over 4 states.
I like that Square Enix is kind of taking time to make games like these. They're not necessarily like huge scale, triple budget, whatever. But I mean, they're just a nice story-paced game. Not full of action, just telling stories.
We gotta be careful now. How would I even find him? Is the whole world out to get me?
IMAX, switch out Stargate 1 with Stargate Universe, and I'm on board.
I'm not afraid.
I loved Universe.
I want to help my brother. It's all I can think about.
Sean?
All right, guys, while we're watching, I just got a text. Guess who just arrived in the building? Hideo Kojima's here, everybody. He'll be out here a little bit later.
That's his buddy.
For you. All right, but right now we're going to get to another new game announcement.
That is his
Sega
homie.
and Amplitude are teaming up to introduce a brand new historical turn-based strategy game. What if you could rewrite and reimagine the entire history of humankind? Check out this world premiere.
Oh, is this like a new Civilization game?
Remember the game that we saw that was the Evolution game?
Yeah.
I think that was what this might be.
Nah, he
Remember
said
the-
strategy like tactical turn-based, because that was like, you're talking about where you like the monkey and you would whatever?
The Evolution?
I feel like this is like Age of Empires style.
Let's see.
Which I am down for. I do love Civilization, the series, but it would be nice if they got some competition.
Is that a caveman?
Caveman's feeling the music.
I don't think he's feeling the music. I think he's trying to tap into something. Oh, he is playing music. I thought he was like tapping into like a network.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got a 4X strategy game again? Yeah, okay, I'm down. Humankind for made by Sega. Don't see any systems. I'm curious what systems that would be for.
Now
PC
it
for
is
sure, but I
time
wonder for consoles.
for Borderlands 3. You guys ready? Oh, I love the enthusiasm.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
Please welcome from Gearbox, Paul Sage. Oh, Paul.
Is this the one that people are really not feeling?
Pretty
This guy?
well. You've been traveling around the world. There's some
You mean Randy
Borderlands
Pitchford?
stuff
Yeah.
going on, but we don't have to wait much longer for this. Coming in September 13th. So let's talk.
I mean, like when you think of Borderlands 3, I feel like you think of
the campaign.
Randy,
Last week,
or
a lot of previews went
Gearbox,
out,
you think of
influencers,
Randy
press got to
Pitchford.
I'm
play it.
thinking whoever that guy who's been getting into the fights with
Before we get to
the
talking about the end game,
the
very
voice
excited
actor
about.
of Claptrap.
But tell us a bit about the campaign and sort of what you guys have shared recently on Borderlands 3.
All right, so we showed off about 4 hours of just
just the beginning gameplay where you start on Pandora.
Yeah.
And then we moved on to
All the
Eden
people
6,
in
which
the
is a new
audience, I
planet.
hate them.
We've never showed off before. And we
Why?
tell this
Because they
kind
got
of
to see this live, and they
heartwarming
got to see it
story
3 days
of
later.
two aliens,
I'm hating. I'm not even gonna lie. Hey.
takes and shoves the
Because
other
this was
AI
their job,
straight
and
up into a pink plush bear who is voiced by none other than the charismatic Ice-T.
There you go, Ice-T. All right, in Borderlands 3, of course, right?
Yeah.
Now, you've got obviously amazing characters playable. We have Flack. I mean, people are super excited about what you've shown kind of on campaign. And the thing, though, that everyone is always curious now, I know it's kind of silly to be talking about the end game before the game's even out, but folks want to know, what's the challenge? What can you tell us about the end game for Borderlands 3?
All right, so all this week and probably next week and a few more weeks, we're going to be talking about endgame.
Yeah.
The first 2 things we're going to talk about, the first one is called a Circle of Slaughter.
Okay.
We're bringing back Circle of Slaughter from Borderlands, right? And it's just this wave after wave survival mechanic of fighting off enemies. And the cool thing about this is that
I played
the more you
Borderlands
survive, the better your
2
rewards are.
with one of our coworkers, Rich, online. Had a good time with
There
it.
is more. So we're announcing something called
But for the most part, I played Borderlands single player.
Proving Grounds
I do too.
starts off
I've played it by a buddy of mine named Aaron. I played it.
Yeah, we're showing off
The first
a
one.
little bit of the proving grounds here. And the nice thing is you have to go throughout the game and discover Iridian writing. This is this ancient alien race. And then you find the coordinates to planets once you kind of decipher all these things. And then you find out that you can take a mission from this Iridian that you see here, and the mission has different objectives in it, right? So it's got one, which is kill everything, because Borderlands.
Of course, yeah.
And then it's got optional objectives, like don't die, all right? Do it within a certain amount of time and kill a certain thing. So you can
see all that, yeah.
Yeah, you can see the optional objectives right here.
Yep.
And then the nice thing about the optional objectives is that if you do those optional objectives, at the end we have a chest, and the loot gets better how the optional objectives play out. So if you're really good, you'll get the best loot in the game.
Super replayable, obviously, for people that kind of...
It's all about replayability at this point, yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's amazing. And so time-based, obviously, going through there with you and your friends and having an amazing time. So this, obviously, the Proving Grounds, this is one map. Are there multiple Proving Grounds, obviously?
Yeah, there's about 7 different Proving Grounds scattered throughout the game. Or actually, sorry, I said 7, I meant 6, but words.
Okay. I'm sure there'll be more down the road.
Right.
But, all right, so that's... And then I'm sure there's
No
probably
words.
even more in-game?
He talks like you.
There's all sorts of in-game.
You knew there was more than one of
again,
us.
Like I said, we're going to talk about it more. We have something called Guardian Rank, which is...
Ray Sean, get into Borderlands.
Badass Rank 2.0.
Yeah.
We'll be talking a lot about that. So, yeah, a lot of stuff coming up.
All right, well, we don't have to wait long. for
Trust me,
Borderlands
you'll
3,
enjoy
but
it.
It's so awesome to see Proving Grounds. And when can we check it out, Paul?
If you like action and over-the-top sarcasm, Borderlands.
I hope everybody is there.
Oh, yeah, and I'm sure you're going to have it playable here at Gamescom.
My birthday,
So it'll be checked
14.
out, right? All right, Borderlands
Good job,
3,
Gearbox.
The guys from Gearbox. Paul, thank you so much.
Thanks again.
Kicking off Gamescom with us.
That wasn't your birthday.
All right.
They did it before my birthday, so you guys can get it for me as a present on my birthday.
Who is you guys?
The world, man.
Gamescom. And
Okay.
sometimes we get trailers that just blow me away. And this is a game that you may
I know
not
you
have
guys
heard
love
of
me.
before from a studio that you may not know about. But take a look at this. I was really impressed with this trailer. So we're so proud to announce this brand new independent
believe
game made here in Germany on opening night live.
I don't
Check this
believe
out.
it.
Let me know what you think. I was really impressed.
That sounds like a psych out. This studio you've never heard of. Konami?
You know Konami don't make games anymore.
Nice spaceship. I feel like we've heard of Rockfish before. I think, what is this, a side-scrolling space fighter game?
Man, I haven't had a good shmup in a minute. I miss Raiden Trad and stuff like that. Everspace 2.
This looks cool.
Yeah.
I'm a little mad we don't see a lot of enemies.
I mean, somebody's shooting.
Yeah, but like and I hate to compare this to a Star Wars type game, but I want to see enemies on screen where you got to maneuver, you know, that kind of thing. Or you know what?
Maneuvering.
Well, I'm saying maneuver through multitude of enemies. I'm seeing a lot of set design, but I'm not seeing a lot of enemies on screen. See, I'm seeing them over there, but
2021, man. Well, you know what? To be fair, they did say this is pre-alpha.
Yeah.
So it could be a while, but they have to add all this stuff in.
True.
Peggy 18. Ooh, Switch. Thank you.
So, stranger.
Oh. I'll just play it on PS4.
What brings you to this no man's land? There are far more interesting places to visit. Take Tucson.
Really not feeling this trailer.
Sunny valleys. Peace.
Well, I mean, you already know the game, right?
True, but I feel like this trailer doesn't sell the game.
Or Skellige. Friendly nature. Breathtaking landscapes. Kind folk. Welcoming of travelers. I wager you'd have a much better time there. And Novigrad. That's another beast, I tell you. Merchants, taverns, Gwent, horse races. Who knows? Maybe even true love. Tell me, why Velen?
Okay, good for
Because here's where my journey begins.
The Wild Hunt. I will say this. I'm
October
glad
15th.
I'm glad they're porting it over.
Mhm.
That trailer was not a good trailer.
Right, there you go.
For the
Witcher 3 Switch
game it
announced
is,
October 15th.
not a good
That's the
trailer.
announcement of the release date
Witcher
for
3
that.
is amazing.
Now we're going to talk about FIFA
Maybe one of the top 10
20.
games of all time.
And joining me from EA to talk about FIFA 20 is Matt Turner from EA. Matt, come on up.
Nobody cared.
Yeah, I was like,
which is weird because they're in Europe.
Germany.
That was weird.
Maybe because they hadn't won the World Cup. You know, the U.S. women won it. You know, 4 stars, baby. USA, USA.
Yeah, well, Volta Football
get John Rambo
is
in
really
here,
all about celebrating something that our fans have been asking for. I mean, we've been honing
Appreciate your service, sir.
Yeah.
an authentic experience for the 11v11 game for a long time. You know, bringing you your favorite squads and clubs and players and stadiums, but we understand that for millions of people all over the world, there's
I do miss FIFA Street Ball. That was FIFA Soccer Street or whatever. That was fun.
Now, what I want to know is,
themselves and bring their creativity to the game, and sometimes even influence how professional games.
could you do, would FIFA start making it so that you come from the streets of the slums and then work your way up into playing into the Premier League, or that to me that would
be a story mode. Sure.
That would, yeah.
Really choose what your character looks like and how they play and what they wear on the court.
Because that's actually how my wife knows. Katie definitely knows. There was actually a woman on the U.S. team who did not make the U.S. team. She used to hustle and play street ball, and she was so good she used to play against the men. And then the women's team found out about her and they picked her up.
Yeah, that's right. So you're gonna create your avatar. You get to test your mettle against some real legends of street football.
John G says, "Bring back EA Sports Big."
Yes. Bring back SSX. Bring back NBA Street.
And I liked NFL Street. I did.
NFL Street was fun too.
We used to, when I was at the game store, that was a game we could not keep in stock. If it came in, if I found it in the wild and I brought it in, it went that week.
You know, overlooking the new.
Gosh, I miss working at that store.
All these locations are brand new and really fresh.
The potential. Every time I think of stuff, I get so upset.
What are we going to see?
Yeah, well, you're going to get to create your avatar and really see how they look and how they play on the court, and obviously spend a lot of time on the pitch. But you're also going to get to experience Volta Football through the story. Play in tournaments like the Adidas Tango League, and
one of our legends, Kotaro Tokuda, is going to give you a little taste of his world championship winning routine in Tokyo. And like any adventure, you're going to make some friends along the way and maybe a few enemies too at the same time.
All right, well, let's take a look at a premiere clip from...
Wait, is this all about to happen right now, or did you tell me what's going to happen overall?
I don't know.
You said a lot of stuff.
If you want to get your early
I don't
hands on
know.
it, it's going to be on EA Access
I'm
and
confused.
Origin Access on September 19th, and for the rest of the world on September 27th.
Awesome. All right, let's check it out. FIFA 20 world premiere clip from Volta Story. Thanks, Matt.
Why don't you sit down, please, for once, and just take it in.
Hey, Jay. This is like promo stuff, you know?
Cool.
It's crazy that people can really do this.
I know.
It's wild.
It's like when Tiger did that thing.
With the, yeah.
Oh. That's it.
I feel like he said more.
Yeah.
Than what we saw.
I feel bamboozled.
It didn't seem
I
like
feel
that matched
tricked and
up.
bamboozled. EA, you did it again. What up, Ty Williams? You ain't late, man. We just. Wow. I mean, you're not late. We're late. You should have done this Monday.
Right.
Is this Wipeout?
Well, me too. You'd think we'd learn.
I don't know.
Oh, all in the name of progress.
People
right?
like Wipeout.
I like Wipeout.
I like Wipeout. I don't feel like the world likes Wipeout. You guys like Wipeout?
I think the world likes Wipeout because every time you see it, it's on when it doesn't go down.
But it doesn't sell.
I think it has a very core group of people who buy it.
And we trusted them. And now we fight them any way we can. For what?
This is pod racing?
Nah. This is Wipeout. Could be.
What's left of humanity?
I don't want
Bring
it.
back Star Wars pod racing. Or it's none of the games we said.
Yeah. Why y'all blowing up these people's farms?
Right.
Like, I need to know what's going on.
I need to know the backstory. These bad guys,
Yeah.
what are you blowing up? They seem defenseless.
I just like. I mean, you talking about humanity, and you don't look too human to me, dude.
So are you always in this big flying vehicle?
I can leave y'all be.
What? The grav cycle? I'm a pilot.
Uh-huh.
It's called a pre-flight inspection.
No judgments here, huh?
Disintegration.
Reboot humanity. I don't know. We've had a good run.
Okay. Hot takes?
I'm just saying.
What you guys think?
It gets to the point where we, you know, I mean,
We got Marcus from V1 here. Marcus, this
Sometimes
is
let the franchise die.
Integration is real. You showed the real gameplay there. You and I first started talking about this game, I think, like 5 years ago. Just a couple people. That's
right.
We were talking about the first Game Awards in 2014.
Ty, great meeting you.
And here we are, 5 years later. You've got a bigger team now, right?
We do. We have we started out with 3.
Yes.
And now we have a small team of 30 people at V1 in
Huh?
Seattle.
I was checking battery life.
Okay.
Out in the Pacific
We're doing good.
Northwest.
Yes, well, you're known for doing some cool things out there in Pacific Northwest with certainly, co-creator Halo, Master Chief, and this is something brand new. Tell us about the new character that you're in.
All right, we've got a new character we're playing. His name is Romer. He's a trained grav cycle pilot. It's one of these vehicles that you saw flying in the game.
Yeah.
It's a game pretty much unlike anything you've ever played before.
and you're doing campaign and multiplayer for this?
Hey, 3 people before you said that.
See?
All right, you might have a point.
Oh, y'all got new stuff? See?
All right.
The gameplay we saw.
They're selling it the wrong way.
No sort of first-person action games, and tell us about the style of gameplay and how you're playing there, and explain what people are seeing.
Sure, it's a first-person shooter with a lot of real-time tactic elements blended in. So you play as a pilot in this grab cycle.
You gonna tell us why you shooting up that man's farm?
And you have onboard weapons for offensive and defensive capability, as well as then commanding a small squad of units on the ground that each have their own unique abilities. So it's your job to use them strategically in gameplay.
So you're always in the graph cycle.
Yeah, no, it looks amazing, and it's got that, the feel that I think we know and love from, Halo, Destiny, sort of that epic world, the great music. I mean, it's a lot of signatures there, but it's new and different gameplay.
It's all in my DNA.
Well, the fact that you're doing, campaign and multiplayer, I think
So is this
amazing with a team of 30 or something
a
like that.
part of
we are
the
taking
Halo
something
universe
pretty
as well?
ambitious with a title like this,
No.
but the
Why you say that?
30-person team in Seattle is a powerhouse of talent, of AAA devs like myself, as well as a lot of emerging talent. So it's a great mix.
Well, this is definitely a game to watch. 2020, but now you're going to let people play it. I mean, it's here at Gamescom.
That's right. We're playing multiplayer on the floor, so we're pretty excited to have everybody jump into a 5v5, pretty frenetic, a great experience on multiplayer. So it's pretty great.
I love you guys announcing the game, letting people play it right here at Gamescom. It looks phenomenal. Good luck with it. Hopefully we'll see more of it soon.
Thank you.
It's integration.
Comes out
Marcus,
2020,
B1.
right?
All right. Awesome. Appreciate it. Thanks, Marcus. All right, now we're going to take a look at a trailer for Darksiders Genesis coming out later this year.
It's just the same trailer that was at Google Stadia Connect.
Oh, Polygon had a great article what we were talking about, how they're not selling Stadia correctly.
Yeah.
Did you read it? That was, to me, you guys check that article out on Polygon. It basically dips into all the things we talked about Google Stadia and how the concept is great, but Google is not marketing correctly. And which one are you playing as this time? Because the first one you played as War.
Well, I just saw that was War, wasn't it?
What I'm saying is, are you playing all 4, or do you have the opportunity to play with all 4? Because didn't you play as Wars 1, then you played as Death?
Yeah.
Because that's War right there. Because remember, in the first game, War got tricked into starting the apocalypse.
Right. Maybe you're just that one. I don't know.
I need more. I
So
need more.
Stadia in the corner, just so you know. Don't forget about us.
Stadia's sitting in the corner.
On to a
Eating
game
that
that was
paste.
announced as part of Google Stadia. It's a launch title. Please welcome Raul Rubio from Tequila Works to talk about Guilt. Hello, Raul. Good to see you,
Tequila
man.
Works.
How are you, man? Yes. So this is exciting. You guys are, a studio
Oh,
that's done
Guilt.
a lot
I think
of
this is
really
the one with that
interesting,
girl.
new, unique projects. This is a Stadia exclusive game.
GYLT.
We've got some gameplay. So tell us a bit about why did you guys want to build this game? What is it?
Well, first of all, I'm very happy to be here.
Yes.
Because it's Tequila
Why
Works.
didn't y'all show this at the Stadia Connect?
Yes.
Wow.
And that's related to the reason why we're doing this. 2 years ago, in fact.
Yeah, because they showed it before, so maybe that's why they didn't show it again, but I don't know.
They showed some of the other stuff before.
The way we build, the way we play changes.
Yeah.
Actually, well, we were excited by the vision of Stadia and the Stadia team for, well, the next step in evolution, right? The thing is that if you look at our games, we are mostly...
John G, you're right. So many 2020 releases.
Meaningful stories. The thing is that was
So far, the only thing that I think comes out this year's big title was Gears and the racing game.
Comanche is November 8th.
Really?
Wait, no, it wasn't. Sorry.
No,
that was
next year.
Need for Speed.
Yeah.
It's
So tell
November
us a
8th.
bit about the game.
That's
I
it.
see there's a woman, girl,
Monster
who's,
Hunter Worlds.
walking around with a flashlight.
But that's DLC.
What is
Wasn't
she
it?
trying to do?
Yeah,
She's
I mean,
looking
it's
for
like an
assistance.
expansion, yeah.
Well, her counseling.
Yes,
Emily.
counseling. Okay, sorry.
So, yeah, as you can see, Guild is it's a haunted tale.
Yes.
It's a haunted tale actually touching deep and dark themes like childhood,
Witcher 3.
fears,
Yes.
and more importantly, bullying. So, you are Sally.
I remember
Sally
this game.
is
This
little
seems
girl.
interesting.
She grew up in Bethelwood. It's an old mine town in Maine. And the thing is that her life is not easy. And it got even worse looking for Emily, her cousin.
Okay.
Somehow, chased by bullies, she ended up dragged in this strange new world, an eerie and not.
How is she not getting electrocuted by that?
That seems like that thing seems like it should electrocute you. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
So that means that, well, the monsters are in fact physical manifestations of our own terrors and traumas, like apprehension to strangers or the paranoia of everyone whispering around you, revealing your deepest secrets, actually bystanders standing there doing nothing in my helplessness.
Yes.
So this is what we define as delicate horror.
Okay.
That basically is Sally's journey, embarking to save Emily, at the same time trying to understand the world surrounding her.
And you're obviously defeating these monsters with this flat. It reminds me a little bit of, it's not the same thing, but Alan Wake, where you're sort of like the light to take things down. Tell us about how you play.
That's correct. Guild is an adventure, narrative adventure. That means that we are blending elements like exploration, stealth, action, and puzzles. You have a lot of tools at your disposal. And in this case, for example, well, the flashlight is your
She's like a mini Ghostbuster.
Obviously, is what you need to find your way.
Yeah.
The thing is that these monsters can actually
Alan
be
Wake Jr.
sensible to sound and light. They can see you. If you use the flashlight, in fact, you are exposing yourself.
Right.
But that's a way to face your fears. I mean, yes, some monsters are quite thin-skinned, in fact, and when exposed under the light of truth, you can say it that way, well, they turn powerless, right? They disappear. Not only that, you can actually...
You're doing a lot of
build
talking.
strategies, like throwing a can, for example, to distract an enemy, or even using the light shaft or the flashlight.
Look at Alfred Molina. I want to see this
You've
game.
got strategy, you've got stealth, and all this in the game. And it's coming out for launch, right?
It's coming for launch.
This November.
This November.
Good job.
We hope to
Cut him
actually
off.
show
Like, let's wrap this
several
up.
news,
Yes.
Yeah.
when the launch is getting ready.
Google Stadia, November.
Dealing with a topic so delicate and in a meaningful and respectful way is, in fact, a way to challenge.
Is
the
he
audience.
talking about?
Well, that's the
This is talking. It's channeling like inner fears and demons and
True,
kids and stuff. Is what he's talking about.
I understand that, but show me the game.
Tequila Works, great
They
to
showed
see
you
you.
the game.
No. I want to see like
More.
Yeah. I want to hear it from you. I know.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thanks very much, Roland. Now we're going to head on over to the lovely Sydney
Get off-
Goodman
get off
from
the stage,
IGN.
Doc.
Sydney, what's up?
Well, hello, Jeff. Again, I am here with
Hey, Sydney.
Celia from Nintendo. Celia, you and your team won Best Nintendo Switch Game for The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
I'm so excited.
I don't know how I feel about you winning for a game that's not out yet.
Actually, I'm very happy that one of the most
So who picks
beloved
it?
games of the
I mean,
Legend of
probably.
Zelda
I'm
series
sure they
wins
probably have
the
like a
award.
prejudge ceremony or whatever where they do whatever. But
A few weeks ago, we
Developers
asked fans
pick
to
it.
send us
I don't. They
This
didn't
was-
talk about who the
and
judging panel
received
was, but I
within
mean,
2.5
it's cool.
weeks 450
Maybe it's like a
letters,
best of show type
email,
thing. So even though it's not out, it's
pictures,
whatever.
Sculptures, miniatures, even a lamp. And it's really amazing. And you can see here that the love that Nintendo puts into these games, the love to detail, comes back right to them.
That's amazing. I love that. A lamp. What creativity. So you mentioned it that Link's Awakening is just such a beloved Zelda game. I mean, it's iconic. How has it been being on the team that's working
When does it
on
come
that
out?
game?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not
I
part
don't
of the
remember.
development team, but I read an interview.
Is it
from
this year
my
release?
son,
Yeah.
And he said they always want to keep the
Yeah.
heart of the game, but on the other hand,
So
they
somebody's
also
played it
want
who
to
voted
make
on
it
this. So
something
that's
new.
part of the.
That's
You
the
got to
reason
think that's
why we
got to
see
be
here
part of the
this
reason why, right?
beautiful graphic.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm not.
It's like a
People have definitely
miniature
played it.
Okay.
And,
It's just
another
not officially
thing
out
is
yet, but
the
you
dungeon
know, again, it's
chamber,
probably like a
which
best
is
of show. This is
super
what they
exciting
best of
for
show.
players because
They did
here
the same
get
thing in
the
E3,
chance to
whatever.
arrange
Could win,
chambers
so it's
the way
fine.
they wanted. Yes, so I think even for players who played it 26 years ago, they know fine.
And this has like a dungeon editing feature.
Well, congratulations again,
Legend of
Celia.
Zelda
I know
Dungeon
I am not
Editor.
alone when I say
Almost
it.
like
Cannot
Mario
wait
Maker
to get my
stuff.
hands on
Stuff
that.
for Mario.
And back to you, Jeff.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you very much, Sydney. Congratulations to
She
Nintendo
should have
for
said, when
that.
does it come out?
And now we're going to move on to the world of Destiny 2. Any Destiny players out there? All right. Well, please welcome Scott Taylor and Wendy Wade from Bungie.
Hold on.
You already missed it. You had to raise your hand when you asked for Destiny players.
Yeah, but is it going to be any different from what we already saw from the Stadia thing?
How's it going, Geoff Keighley?
I feel like I'm getting
Things are
teased a
going well.
lot.
You guys are very well branded here. Come on up.
Woman, you better have on a Destiny shirt.
First of all,
Don't you come out here with no.
independent Bungie. It's so cool that you guys are releasing
Zoom in on the
this your
shirt.
own now. And as your shirt says, Shadowkeep is
Shadowkeep,
coming
right?
October.
It better be.
So we're going back to the moon, but tell us a bit about what we can
Okay,
expect from this expansion.
Yeah, well, Shadowkeep.
Because
is
I
our new
wanted,
expansion.
I like
It's set to
Destiny
come out
merch.
October 1st. It involves the return of a character we haven't seen in a while, Eris Morn.
Trying to find her.
one of the beloved characters from Destiny 1.
Ah,
Now,
there it is.
Eris has gone on looking around in the moon, and from Destiny 1 also, and has discovered something horrible. That
Yeah, she was gone when we the Traveler got hijacked.
So it's the moon, but it's totally transformed.
Yeah, where
by
was
design.
she?
There's some new spaces that you've never seen before, and then there's
Like
spaces
soft
that you
focus
think
going on
look
there?
familiar but have been totally remade.
Hey, were you in Germany?
Wow. Now, you guys are also changing kind of the business of Destiny a little bit in how you're
Oh,
approaching
wait,
it,
my bad.
Don't say nobody else. We good. Don't put nobody else out there.
Tell us a bit
One name is enough.
how that's going to change your
Man.
Yeah, New Light is definitely the best.
I know who you was going to say.
Because it's free to download, but because the player very quickly is going
What was I
to
gonna
unlock
say?
the game.
Just give me your first
if you
letter.
want to jump in and play campaigns, no problem, we got you covered.
I'm not feeling that shirt. Like, I feel like the Destiny 2 Shadowkeep should have been down here and get rid of the red stuff.
Wow, very cool.
Then cross save,
Yes.
you can play your Guardians
week, yes.
on any platform you want.
No.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, cross save coming online, which everyone's excited about. And you know, Armor 2.0. There's so much
That's
in this
awesome.
game which everyone wants to know about.
And
tonight,
that would
I know
make
you
me
guys
buy
prepared
a
little bit of
Stadia.
news for folks
Oh, because you
on,
take your progress from wherever.
season that's starting.
Now, if the Stadia can
Undying,
explain
so
and get
who's
you
dead
into
that needs
cross
to come
save,
back to
if
life?
you buy a game and you buy it on Stadia, and let's say you can get it on Xbox, and you that's a selling
It's
point.
always a great time to jump in.
Yeah.
And this fall, while your Guardians are going to the moon to confront nightmares, the Vex are bringing the fight to us.
Okay, the Vex. Well, let's check it out. You guys have a little story trailer here to set it up, right?
Yes, we do.
Yes!
Awesome. All right, well, let's
Get to the
check it
trailer.
out. A brand new
Shut up.
trailer for Destiny 2 Shadowkeep from Bungie. We appreciate them putting this together. Check it out. Thanks, guys.
I might have seen this. Well, I was watching a trailer for something else, unrelated to games. I think it was Wildin' Out, and they showed a Destiny trailer that I couldn't skip. Nah, this wasn't it.
Okay.
The Vex. Oh, love shooting these dudes in the face.
We say that the Black Garden is the birthplace of the Vex. But it was not the beginning.
Is that like the ultimate bad guy in
It
Destiny?
was the reason.
Okay.
Just one of them.
Okay.
The life in the garden called out a question. The Vex are the answer. They will do anything to protect the garden. In these things, there is symmetry. The gateways have opened. The Vex are coming.
Yeah, I saw Shadowkeep. That's new. I didn't see
Okay.
that one. The Vex were part of the first game's in-game. They're they're just one of multiple dickheads in this game. Daryl Arts. What's this, Little Women in the game? Jane Eyre?
Jane Austen?
No, Jane, E-Y-R-E. Eyre?
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. All right.
Yeah. How you pronounce her last name? Was it Eyre or Eyre?
I think it's Eyre.
Ooh. Successful horror game.
Nope. Nope.
Snatch her up.
Mm-mm.
Snatch her up.
No, thank you.
Go ahead and reach that hand in. Remothered. What?
Nah, homie.
That's all you go show?
They want to give you a mood piece.
That ain't give me nothing. At least reach out and smash her head against the mirror or something.
Epic Game Store. There we go. There you are.
They need some good press.
Look at all the stuff you can get in Epic Game Store.
I had an ex who loved Oddworld.
Oh, it was fun.
Now that's a game I can't wait to play.
Oddworld?
Or this. Although I'm not feeling all these drones. That's
what you're talking about, yeah.
I miss Zone of Vendors. I heard this has been really good and weird.
Funny.
Nope.
I feel like we should have glow sticks to this music.
All right, some announcements there from the Epic Game Store about new titles joining that family. And I'm here with Geoff from Wizards of the Coast and Max, who's a big Magic player, because we're going to talk about MTG Arena, which is joining the Epic family, right?
That is true. It is indeed. Magic has been part of players' lives for about 25 years all around the world.
Spike on the microphone
since
over
we
there.
started open beta for Magic the Gathering Arena, we've had millions of people join us. And as we
Thought we were
expand
sharing.
the game, we think the next
Thought we were
birthplace
close.
of the game is to
I
be
need
part
that.
of the Epic Game Store, which
Style
will be
of
coming
smell.
this winter.
So coming this winter to Epic Game Store. And Max, you're a
But
big
sitting down
Magic
this
player,
long
streaming,
with all this
playing.
pizza,
What do you like
Mountain
about
Dew.
MTG Arena?
It had to go somewhere.
I think the best part for me was playing drafts during the stream, because there's a Twitch on where your viewers, or what let your
If you
viewers
don't get
live
Maximilian
vote
butt off this
on which
screen
cards
and
to
bring
pick.
back Destiny.
Very interactive, a lot of fun.
Looking like a skinny
And,
Jake
yeah,
Gyllenhaal.
I'm still try-harding off camera a lot of MTG Arena, yeah.
All right, so we don't have to wait long. Coming this winter.
Coming
right?
this winter, yeah, very soon.
MTG Arena. Awesome.
MTG
Well, thanks
Arena.
very much,
Thank
guys.
you.
All right, we'll check it out on the Epic Game Store.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. All right, well, now we've got another announcement for you guys. And this ties to a PlayStation game. By the way, I don't know if you guys heard the news. As we were here, Sony announced that they actually bought Insomniac. So check your Twitter after. But that just got breaking news during our show. But speaking of PlayStation,
I remember
we've
that.
got-
Talking about that as we go back to the past.
What you think it's gonna be?
From PlayStation.
Yeah, but what?
I don't know. Medieval. Okay, maybe not.
Erica Mason. I'm Sergeant Blake. It's extremely likely whoever killed your father killed Mr. Joe.
Is this
Oh yeah, I would play this. Full motion video game? Yeah, I'll play it.
Thought you don't like scary stuff.
Yeah, but I can do full motion video game stuff.
There's something going on here. I need to find out what it is.
No.
I'm going. Why are you following me? Let me go. I know what I saw. I know what's real.
I don't want to play this, but I want to see how they made it.
My God, what have you done?
Sounds like you're doing Bandersnatch again. Erica, interactive.
Erica. When's it come out? Out now!
Well, there you go.
Well, out Monday.
Yeah. Out days ago.
There you go with the shadow drop. I'm here
Stand
with
up.
Jack from Flavorworks and
Nice.
Holly, the star of Erica. Great to have you here at Gamescom. Welcome. So this is a cool surprise because Erica, we hadn't seen for a while, and then everyone's wondering what's going on, and here it is with the trailer and out tonight. So first of all, let me kick off with you, Holly. Tell us a bit about Erica, the character that you play.
So Erica is a little bit of an enigma. She's a girl who's had this incredibly traumatic childhood experience, and it's haunted her whole life.
Trying to come outside.
Oh, chat. The stuff that goes on behind the scenes is ridiculous. Like, it's wilding out, man. That's all I can say.
Trust and solve the mystery with her.
And Jack, I know you've been, people
I was
see
trying to go
live
outside.
action and they wonder, hey, is this another, Bandersnatch?
I don't know what John G was talking about,
Much
Where's the
more
Sandman?
interactive than that. Can you kind of explain about, how you're treating media?
Yeah, we just wanted to make a game, and more so a really innovative narrative game. And so for that, we knew we needed really nuanced performances with like strong emotional characters. And so Holly was perfect for that. More so than we can get in like Moko or something like that, mocap. The issue was with video, it's always then feels a bit prescribed and chunky.
I love how they call it
Our big
mocap.
thing was we wanted to make this as interesting as other games, where you're touching the world in a very tactile way, very high fidelity. So we had to build this technology from the ground up. We had to throw away all of our design rule book, work out how to get a film culture and a games culture to work together. So the last couple of years has been us having to throw away.
IMAX said you was scared the ish out of him when we yelled
Not just
out
straight
now.
kind of branching AV path. There's much more interactivity, moment to
Who's the
moment.
small childlike
There's
woman?
branching, and it's
That's the
just-
girl!
That's Erica,
It's just
yeah.
branching
Yeah.
for a team of literally 6 people for the last couple of years, and it completely changed the way that we had to film this stuff. But it was kind of made quite like an intentionally ambiguous and quite out there sort of story, so that around a water cooler there's that thing.
Look up how much is
You've
Erica.
seen it, but from what perspective did you see it?
You know what I'm wondering?
Really
What's
exciting.
that?
When they do
Tell me
motion
about
capture,
filming this, 'cause, I'm
how
sure you
do
had all
they
these different
do
branching paths
with
your
people
character
who
to go in all these
like
different
change and
directions.
grow?
It was-
Like,
it
is she
was crazy.
fully
It was
grown?
such- it was
Because
quite
if
a
she's
challenge,
not, how do
because
they
obviously I've
get?
never done anything like this before, and films are quite linear, and yeah, we had all these different branches to go down, and it's quite emotional for the character. It goes to quite a lot of deep and dark places, but also because of the interactive side, it has this physicality. So I had to, even though I was in the surroundings, and it's really me there, and so you get all the nuances of a real life actor and not a CGI character.
Had
yeah.
to do it all. It's all
I
your
had
own
to do
stunts.
it all, and so the physicality, I had to do my own stunts, basically.
It was incredibly hard, and it was absolutely brilliant, and it just knew every avenue of the game. Like, it was absolutely magic. But yeah, so it's a really good performance.
Super cool, and this is awesome because you
Oh,
can
wow.
download it today worldwide on PlayStation.
Exactly, right after the show
Sorry.
comes out, €9.99, pounds, dollars. It's been a labor of love for years, so this is really exciting for us. And then you can play it on the show
$9.99.
for Gamescom tomorrow.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. Well, Jack, Holly, thank you so much for coming.
might be
all
buying
the way
that tonight.
down.
Thank you.
Kick it off.
If we were watching something like that, I could already bought it.
I blame you for that.
I don't know how.
It's easy.
Okay.
I just say
All right,
put the
well,
words
we've got
together.
a lot to
Okay.
tell you about Gamescom this week because we are just kicking things off tonight on Monday. And if you're watching this or if you're here, I want to let you know that you can also go to Gamescom Now, which is on the Gamescom.global website. And that's a way that you can discover Gamescom all week. All the live streams throughout the week will be available through this portal to anyone around the world. Gamescom is really trying to bring the show to fans internationally and globally.
So yeah, so like if you're
Even more
filming
than
somebody and their
Gamescom Now you
face
can check
changes,
out.
their
I
voice
also wanna tell
changes,
you some of the
how do
other
you
things that are
combat
happening
that?
throughout the week. So IGN is going to be doing live streams for the rest of the
I
week.
mean, you
from
probably
the
have to
studio, IGN
do
at,
it all over
Gamescom
again, right?
Now. And there's also
Reshoot
some
the
other
stuff that
things
happened.
like
That's what I'm saying,
Game
like, because you know when
Ubisoft, is going
Because
to
part of the
have
reason that, you know, they had to de-age
free on Uplay
Finn Wolfhard and it too. Because he grew from when they shot some of the stuff.
Here and make them playable to fans at home, which is really, really cool. This area is called the Gamescom Event Arena, and there'll be some great esports tournaments happening here. The ESL Summer Championship in CSGO, League of Legends will be here, Asphalt 9, and there's also something, this is so cool, the Farming Simulator League has its tournament here. I had to show you some footage of this. When they told me this, I'm like, no, it's just actually happened. And like, it's amazing to see that this is happens here in Europe. I love this. So Farming Simulator League right to the top of Twitch, we hope, with all the activities. But this is like actually happening. Farming Simulator League. So you guys know this, I guess.
I met those dudes when they walked up, look hard.
They were.
It was
yo,
like,
son, I'm about to plow this land. Yeah.
Son, me and this John Deere about to get it.
There's also a cosplay area, an indie village with over 5,000 square meters of indie games. And there are also concerts as well.
They even got a trophy.
You guys get a whole week of Gamescom. There's a festival in the city.
That looks better than the football trophy. This is the NCAA trophy.
Is with one of the acts that's going to be performing this week. Sydney, who are you with?
Well, I am with Par Sundstrom of
Slayer.
On Par, you guys are performing. Tell us more about it.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited being here. Yeah, a couple of years ago we were here. And we played the first ever rock concert at Gamescom. And now we're back to play some more heavy metal.
And when are you playing?
We're playing at the Wargaming booth, Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Perfect. Well, make sure you check that out. And you also have a collaboration. Can you tell us more about that?
Come on, man. You got to give me more.
There's a new game coming out from Wargaming. And it's a hack and slash RPG. Called Pagan Online, and we thought a game about pagans, mythology, needed a Swedish pagan, and so we kind of put our singer's skin, but looking better than he would do in real life, and more badass than he does in the real life, and you can have the skin in the game now, along with some legendary weapons.
Amazing. Well, I can't wait to see it, and good luck, not that you need it, at your concert. And now it's time to check
You're
out
not going to that
more
concert.
premiere trailers.
I need Sydney to give me more than just be a pretty face with that interview. That was not a good interview.
I mean, she
and
did
I
the
say
best
that
as he could do.
What I'm saying is, I thought she should have, I don't know, done more, pulled something out of him.
He wasn't talking.
I know, but still.
So what you want her to do?
I don't know.
You would have done better?
No, I just think that she would have done better. She's a professional. I've seen her do better. Is this Age of Empires?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. It's a DLC to something. I don't know what this is. Man, I need to get a PC. I need to stop messing around and get me a PC.
Well, you already got a monitor. I'll be back. Pizza ain't sitting well with me. Something ain't sitting well. Hold it down, someone going.
Is this game? I'm loving all this DLC expansion pack stuff. Archaeological exhibition, okay. Oh. Anno 1800. Seems kind of cool.
15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo-ho and a barrel of rum. Drink and the devil had done for the rest. Yo-ho and a barrel of rum. The beast was impaled by the bosun spike. The bosun ring a marble spike. And Cookie's corpse was marked.
Chat, let me know out there if you guys have played Sea of Thieves. I enjoy Sea of Thieves on Xbox One. I don't know what this is, but it reminds me of Sea of Thieves just because of the pirate theme. Cyborg Man, how do we feel about Death Stranding? I think Leroy and I are both in consensus. It looks pretty cool, kind of weird. It's Hideo Kojima doing what he does, so got to give it a shot. Not 100% sold on it, but I'll definitely give it a shot. Port Royale 4, okay.
Hey Gamescom 2019, it's Toby and Julian from the Iron Harvest team, and we are proud to present you our classic real-time strategy game, Iron Harvest 1920+.
Toby's beard is nice.
Giant diesel punk mechs were created to support the people, but instead cause trouble, chaos, and despair.
And now it's your turn to fight back and to learn more about the 3 factions in our thrilling single-player campaign.
Or challenge your friends in intense multiplayer matches in this squad-based combat RTS coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox
They showed a pirate
PC.
game called Port Royale 4.
Okay.
Cyborg asks, how do you feel about Death Stranding?
Oh
man.
Cyborg Man asks, how you feel about Death Stranding?
Oh yeah. And meet us at the Deep Server area. Don't forget to wishlist Iron Harvest on Steam.
So now enjoy a new trailer and see you on the battlefield.
We were all busy with our own small lives. Didn't know what went on in secret. Didn't see the war coming.
Why are we
They
looking
said
at
the
old
war would
footage?
be won with
Some game called
advance,
Iron Harvest.
an adventure, promising pride.
So with the World War One.
In the end, it would be 5 years. Years of torment and horror, like the world had never seen.
Cyborg Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't blame Kojima for all of the problems with Metal Gear Solid 5. I think Konami had a lot to do with that, especially when you look at Metal Gear Survive.
Is over, while in secret, the seed is sown for the next war.
Next time, remind me, don't do Mountain Dew and pizza and then sit down for an hour.
We're vigilant.
It's almost like I told you not to eat all that food.
When did you tell me that?
I was like, you gonna eat two on the stream?
You didn't say don't eat all the food. You just asked about chewing on the stream because it was distracting.
It was implied to not eat all the food.
But I was hungry.
Paying for it now, huh?
Shut up. Sound
Okay.
like my wife. Don't need one at home and at work. Next, you can tell me to eat more vegetables.
You should eat more vegetables.
Shut up!
When's the last time you had a salad?
Cyborg Man, look. So Metal Gear Solid 5.
I'm just asking. I care about your health, man. That's all.
2019 Gamescom award winners. Let's hear it for Best Action Adventure Game, Black Sad Under the Skin from Astragon. Best Action Game, Doom Eternal from ZeniMax. Best Mobile Game is Battle Chasers Night War
Black
Mobile
Sad, I
Edition
wanna see
from
this.
Handy Games. Best Racing Game is Grid from Coke Media.
I
Best
agree. I wish
Sports
that
Game,
Sydney
Roller
had more to
Champions
do.
From Ubisoft.
Yeah.
Best Simulation
Because she's
Game,
better than
Planet
this.
Zoo.
Right. I kind of wish she was co-hosting with Jeff, but I mean, it's his production.
And she's
And
more of an
IGN
she's an ancillary character.
Yeah, and I don't know how much IGN is doing with it, so maybe Jeff's like,
Well, you also got to remember, IGN might be broadcasting separately outside of this, like streaming something else.
Yeah. I mean, they are. If you go to their website, they've been streaming this all week.
I really want to play Black Sad because that's based on a graphic novel, European graphic novel, and it's amazing.
Just laughing at the audience, the guy was just stone faced.
Yeah.
Nah.
He's like, Sid, you have to do more than that for me to clap.
Gamescom is the biggest gaming event on Earth, with over 350,000 fans attending from all over the world. But if you're not one of them, don't worry, because IGN has you covered. Starting Tuesday, IGN is bringing you a week of live coverage from Hall 7, streaming exclusive demos, tons of brand new gameplay, developer interviews, and sights and sounds from the show floor. This is the heart of
Have you seen the
gameplay for the Avengers game?
Yeah.
No, because I thought we would.
You might this. I got you.
I didn't want to.
Like that wonderful video just said, we will be
See, I
live
listen
on
to you.
IGN all week long. Thank you so much, Jeff, for having me, and back to you.
Thanks, Sid. Great to have you with us. Congratulations to all.
Is she done? I guess she's done. Did Jeff kick her off? Maybe.
All right, now let's.
That seemed like that was her last segment.
Jeff was like, "This is my show."
Yeah.
To talk about all things Modern
Warfare
from Infinity Ward. Dina?
Don't mess this up.
Thanks for having me. All right, so Call of Duty Modern Warfare. You're on
Now this is a day one game, guys.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but it's a reimagined Modern Warfare. Right?
Exactly. That is the exact term we use at Infinity Ward. Is that it
Let
is
me get one of them shirts.
reimagining of the Modern Warfare franchise.
I needed to be a smarge. I'll be between a medium and a large and make the belly a little like a pouch, kind of like a kangaroo.
But the overall narrative and the single player storyline.
You need a tailored T-shirt. I didn't think that was a thing. A T-shirt that could be tailored, but all right.
So it grows with my stomach.
Yeah.
When I start working out, and it slims down. Okay. It looks okay, but then when I drink too much beer at night.
Okay.
You gotta know your body, sir. That's what you told me.
Sure.
Remember when Adam tried to give me that medium News 19 Nerd shirt?
Yeah.
Cyborg Man, we don't know if they're going to show any Cyberpunk gameplay here. All I know is Modern Warfare comes out this year.
They're going to support upwards of 100 players.
Oh wow. Okay, and you're also doing crossplay as well, right?
Yes, we are.
I don't
indeed.
care
So
about
we've actually had a lot of
multiplayer.
questions from the community about how
I just want to play price.
You'll be able to play console to console.
How does crossplay
and
work?
Console to PC. So if you're partying up on console and you have a friend in PC
What?
to play with, you guys can play together.
Oh wow. Okay, so across everything.
So I can shoot my brother in the face?
You also
But
had
what
a
is that?
Fun mode that I got to play.
So
back in the day
PS4
at
to
the
Xbox
studio,
One.
2v2
Yeah.
gunfight.
Because he said console to console is only Xbox One, Xbox One, but not PS4 to Xbox One. I'm curious about that.
frenetic. I actually heard you did pretty well over there.
We had a fun time. Me and Andy McNamara from Game Informer took down some other journalists. I don't think we compete against some of these Courage or those guys, but it's
those guys are real slayers, though.
I was gonna say
I think you held your own.
Yeah, it was a fun
Cyborg,
mode,
me and you
I
both, man.
understand that,
Me and you both.
You guys are gonna be. We know you're doing a beta in September. But
Yes, we are.
I hear there might be something before that.
Absolutely. So first of all, if you're here and happen to be at the show, you will be able to play Modern Warfare. It's on the show floor. Check it out at the PlayStation booth.
Okay.
And so in preparation for our beta, where we get to be able to collect a lot
How
of
long would it
feedback
take us to
from
get
the
to
fans,
Germany?
as well as test crossplay.
Yeah,
we're
that
doing
ain't gonna
a
happen,
test
bro.
with PlayStation
I'm just saying.
to have an open 2v2 alpha that's going to start this Friday, August 23rd.
Okay, this Friday, August 23rd, and that's worldwide on
Cyborg Man, the gameplay from 2077 offended
Call of
IGN?
Duty Modern Warfare
Really?
Alpha, and I understand we got a little sneak peek of it, right?
Absolutely. I brought a
Tell
trailer
me more.
along with me so that people can see what's coming up.
All right, see all the maps and everything in the alpha. Thanks so much, Dina. Let's
Thank you
check
very
out
much,
Call of
Jeff.
Duty Modern Warfare.
This weekend.
Play the alpha exclusively on PS4 for the players.
Now, you know, I've spent a lot of time around game developers during the final hours of development on their games, and sometimes you just can't do anything but think about finishing your game, and you can't travel anywhere, you're focused in the studio. But now it's time to introduce a guest who is only weeks away from finishing his next title, but that didn't stop him from flying halfway around the world to be here at Gamescom with us tonight. I'm so honored that he's here. You may know who I'm talking about, but take a look.
Is this Hideo?
Death Stranding.
Okay.
Is this the P mechanics we've heard about?
Not be allowed to travel to tonight's awards ceremony to accept
Yep.
any awards.
This is when the Konami stuff went down.
Enjoy.
The one and only Hideo Kojima. Industry icon.
Fantastic. Such an honor to work with you. You're such a genius.
He is one of the most principled, loyal, and ethical men I have ever met.
I love games. I love this world. I really love you all.
That is a bromance right there.
Oh yeah.
Geoff Keighley and Hideo Kojima.
Wouldn't you?
I don't know the man.
I mean, if you did.
Does seem like everybody loves him, except for Konami.
Gamescom, strand on your feet. He's here, the one
Still
and
mad
only
at Konami.
Hideo Kojima.
What is happening?
He told me to stand. I'm standing.
Sir.
I follow him on Instagram
It is such an
and
honor
Twitter.
to have you with us. I know how hard you've been working to finish up the
ゲームズコム5年ぶりようやく帰ってきました。
I returned after 5 years to visit Gamescom again.
It's great to have you back, and everyone's going crazy. Look at the selfies happening live.
デスストランディングですね、今、追い込
Sir?
みのすごい
Sir?
忙しい時期で、本当は現場を離れるのは良くないんですけども、皆さんに会いたいので、頑張ってきました。
Death Stranding is in the final, really crunch time of development stage, and I shouldn't actually be here, but I really wanted to meet you all, so I came to Germany.
Mr. Kojima, always here for his fans and for us, which is so amazing. So, Mr. Kojima, we know that you're, as you said, just about finishing up the game, and everyone's very curious. The whole world is curious what you can tell us about this game and what you want to share tonight with all of us. So, what can you tell us about what you want to introduce?
Go to 205.
ですね、デスストランディングは、全く新しいオープンワールドのゲームだと思ってください。僕はその新しいものを作ってますけども、皆さん気に入っていただければと思います。
Give me a second.
It's a totally new game. It's an open world game, and it's very, very new. And I hope that everyone will like it.
で今日はですね、
205
コミコンでハートマンに行ったら紹介をして評判が良かったので、キャラクターの紹介映像をちょっと見せたいと思います。
So, since it was quite popular to show
Okay.
a new character at Comic
Close
Con
enough,
today,
yeah.
I'd like to introduce
And let's check the
more
battery life.
characters today.
It's probably fine.
まずどうぞ。
I flipped it the other way so you can
Okay,
see.
let's take a look at the first character.
Yeah, we're good. We got 44% left.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, it's just us, so. Oh yeah, the mama part.
Now we're slightly ahead of where they are. Oh well, it's fine.
Is this a day one game for you?
Nope.
Really?
Nah.
Okay.
You don't need my money. It's gonna sell. I can wait till it goes on sale to get it.
I think for me it's a day one because I need the story.
Okay.
Because I don't want it to be spoiled.
I got you. Makes sense. You gonna get the baby canister?
No, it's too
Okay.
creepy. I ain't got that kind of money, especially if I'm doing Modern Warfare and the Star Wars game. Yeah, the baby canister's back. That's exactly what I said. That's exactly what I said, Daryl. So we got floating babies. What's going on?
Even though she can't drink it, my body keeps making it. Going through the motions really helps with the soreness, though.
What is she?
She's my daughter. And I'm her mama. It's okay. She's only connected to me. Not like the other BTs. You can see it, right? They're hooked up. Now you know why I can't leave.
What is this game? Cyborg said, and that's about it. Just the WTF expression throughout the whole cutscene. Yeah, pretty much.
That was kind of the introduction scene of Mama, played by Miss Margaret Qualley.
デス・ストランディングにはすごくユニークなキャラがいっぱい登場して、メインストーリーの他に各キャラクターの伏線がいっぱい絡み合って出来上がっているお話です。
So there are a lot of characters appear in Death Stranding, and each unique character has like a sub-story from apart from the main story.
で、ママは、お腹の赤ちゃんがこの世に生まれずあの世に生まれて、あの世にいる赤ちゃんとへその緒でつながって一緒に暮らしているっていう設定のキャラです。
So Mama's setting is that her baby was born unfortunately on the other side and not in her world. So, but however, they are still connected by the umbilical cord. So that's why she can't. That's how they kind of exist.
自分の、死んだ赤ちゃんと死の世界でつながってそこから動けないっていうちょっとかわいそうな悲しいキャラクター。
So she has a sad background where she can't move because her baby is actually on the other side and she's on the real world and they're still connected. That's why she can't move from that location.
はい、ではもう次行きましょう。
I have another one to see.
Yep. Another one? Okay, let's check it out. We got a lot of stuff for you.
That is kind of sad now that I think about it. Bridge baby?
And Dead Man, okay.
Dead man, you there? Little help? Okay, sir. Remove the pod and connect it to that incubator.
Hey, Del Toro.
Good. The temporary excessive stress, easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Sure.
Mother? Located in the capital Knot City ICU. Brain dead, of course.
You mean still mother?
Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the BB. And you, in turn, connect yourself to a BB, granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb.
My head hurts.
BBs need to believe they're in one at all times to
Is
function
Deadman a
normally.
hologram?
However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network. There.
Did y'all understand what he just said? Because I did not.
Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital Knot City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data.
So basically, the baby has to be updated.
Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
That's so creepy.
Kid looks happy.
I'll
Try adjusting the oxytocin dosage. Autotoxemia should set in much slower from now on.
So this is the kind of footage we saw from the other one.
You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable and prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then? You saying there's no way to keep my BB alive?
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers.
Ah. Cyborg Man explained it best way for you. What he said is the baby needs to be fooled into thinking it's still in its mother's womb in order for the stress levels to be reduced. When its stress levels are low, it can help to connect to the world of the dead.
Okay. So I got all that,
Yeah.
but I'm still like, what the heck? I heard it all and understood it, but I'm still like, what?
You're still processing it?
Because I'm still, yeah. I get it. I'm still just like, what?
So basically your mind hasn't put together that they carried around stillborn babies that they've cut out of their mother's womb that have to be uploaded and connected to the network to be stress-free so they can connect to the world of the dead.
No, I get it, but I'm still just like, what? I understand what's happening, but it doesn't matter.
It seems like you don't understand what's happening because you haven't accepted that.
Maybe I haven't accepted it yet.
It seems like you haven't accepted the entire premise of this.
Okay, maybe that's what it is.
So it's again another kind of a sad.
That is wild.
Has with the BB because the BB is connected.
But
to
I'm intrigued.
And that allows the connection between BB and Sam, so that the Sam could see the BTs.
で皆さんはサムとなって BB と
Hit him,
共
Kojima.
に、旅を続けるっていうことなんで BB とサムの関係っていうのもストーリーの肝になります。
So you will.
ゲームプレイの肝にもなります。
So you will kind of have this journey with the baby together, and you will have attachment and
Oh, they gonna kill that baby.
And that will be the part. Of
You heard it here first.
This baby?
No, the baby. Because remember, he told him, "Don't get attached to the baby. These babies never make it past a year."
Yeah.
He's gonna get attached to the baby. The baby's gonna die in the field.
And come back as a BT or something?
No, he's gonna have to get another baby. He's not gonna like that baby because he's attached to his earlier baby.
Let's see some gameplay.
I'm just telling you. Just don't get it. You heard the Toro. He told y'all not to get attached to his baby.
TGS で見せようかなと思ってました。
I'm kind of thinking of showing the gameplay at Tokyo Game Show.
なんですけど、
Kojima.
ジェフがこんだけ言うんで皆さんもこんなに熱いんで、ちょっとだけお見せします。
Geoff, since it's Jeff's show and everyone's so excited, I would like to show you just a little bit of it.
ヒントにはなると思いますね。
It'll be kind of a hint to you as well.
で、
He is loving this.
ちょっとだけお見せしますけど、さらに驚くべきスターが登場します。
And of course, there'll be a little gameplay that I would like to show you next, but there'll be a kind of a star that will come out. Make sure you catch that
Keanu?
star that appears.
If Keanu was in this game too, that would be so wild. I think they were trying to get Keanu at one point for this game.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think you're onto something. So he's holding a baby. I'm telling y'all right now, all that equipment has got to be heavy. You got a ladder, a motorcycle on there.
Yeah. Urinate.
Oh, you hadn't seen the P mechanics yet?
No, I didn't see none of this.
Oh.
What are we doing?
Yeah, he pees.
Why?
To distract enemies.
Are you serious? I can't tell. Okay. I was like, wait, is that real? He has a bladder. So they just took the hunger mechanic from Metal Gear and just extended it.
Well, I wonder if you pee on stuff and then like that mushroom showed up. And you harvest the mushroom? I don't know.
Over here. I'm Sam. Hey. Anyone?
I'm coming, man. Calm down.
Anybody hear me?
Christopher Hart says to grow mushrooms. That's why you pee. Okay. All right.
There go that ladder. Is that ladder just there now?
Cyborg Man, that's exactly what I was wondering. The physics of this is insane.
How you doing, Sam?
I see Kojima Productions on the side of that.
And there's a poster right there.
Delivering cargo. You the delivery dude? Oh, that's a relief. I'm just about giving up on you. Good job. Good job.
Is that Geoff Keighley?
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
But that's not his voice. The baby is smiling. New strand established.
Thank you, Sam. Take care up there. Hate for this to be the last time we meet, you know? So, I'm gonna need a moment to look over what you brought me. But I'll hit you back via mail after. Promise. Hey, I'm hoping maybe you can help me.
Yeah. Christopher Hart, that's not his voice, though.
I feel you and I might have like a connection. Something.
Maybe it's still like a modifier or something. A filter, I'm sorry. United Cities of America.
Well, remember the country collapsed from the last trailer we watched. Because remember, he met the president.
The president, yeah, in her bed or whatever.
Yeah. Not her. Was it her bed? I thought it was an Oval Office.
Yeah, but I thought her bed was in the Oval Office. I thought she was sick.
Oh!
Is that baby not dead?
How is he not dead? Did you just shake the baby? Oh my God, this is child abuse.
This is so wild.
You can't just do that. Cyborg Man said is Matt Mercer is the voice.
Okay.
Don't you have a ladder?
Yeah, where'd that ladder go that you had?
Why didn't you just go back down the way you came?
I don't know.
I have so many questions.
We finally saw gameplay and I still don't know anything.
we saw shaken baby syndrome. This is what we saw.
Yeah, that was some...
You just killed that baby.
the game.
That looked like some Sid stuff going on.
ジェフにカメオで出ていただきました。声は違いますけどね。
We know. Different, but we asked Geoff to appear in our game as a cameo.
Thank you. It was honored to be asked to be in the game. Matthew Mercer actually does the voice of the character that I play in the game, and I know there are a bunch of cameos in the game.
So he just got his friends to say, "Hey, yo, be in this game for a few seconds."
Tell me a bit about the gameplay that we got to see there. I know it's a new style of game. And you've talked about, the Strand genre, and I think it's very important for people to see. There are a lot of hints there about the type of game that you're going to allow people to play.
まだちょっと言えないんですけど、皆さんサムとなって、分断された町と町、人と人をつないでいきます。
I can't really say so much, but you're going to play as Sam, and you're going to have to connect the fractured cities and people
東から西につないで
from east to west, and you have to connect.
で間に彼を邪魔するテロリストとか BT とかがいます。
And there are some obstacles in the way, like BTs or terrorists, to avoid that.
その中にですね、一人で暮らしているジェフみたいな、プレッパーズというのがいまして。
And there are, along the way, you'll find people like living alone, like you saw Geoff. We call it preppers.
Like doomsday preppers?
彼ら隠れて暮らしてるんで、メインストーリーにはあんまり関係ない人もいます。
There are actually kind of hiding, so some preppers don't really have to do with the main storyline.
なんで、彼らを探して彼らと仲良くなればいいことが起こると。その一つの例が先ほどのビデオですね。
So you might want to find these preppers along the way, and if you kind of get connected with them, you might have some good things that they provide you.
で、世界をつないでいくんですけども、そのうちに世界中の皆さんがつながっているという、そういう仕組みのゲームです。その中身はまだ言えませんけど。
So I can't really reveal too much, but when you start to connect like this in the game with preppers and others, you will notice that you're kind of connected to the people worldwide.
あと先ほどのデルトロ監督が出ているビデオで、BB が自家中毒になるっていうところありましたけど、BB にストレスをかけると泣くので、そこであやすときに、先ほどのビデオは、プレイステーション4の、
He said PlayStation.
モーションセンサーの
And
that's the baby?
He's shaking the baby.
So in the video with Mr. Del Toro, he explained about the baby sometimes get self-poisoned. You saw in the gameplay as well when you kind of felt the baby is stressed. So what you do is you use the PlayStation 4's motion controller, sensitive controller, and you kind of like.
早く振ると怒るので。
But if you shake too
ゆっくりと優しく振って。
fast, the baby will get angry. So make sure you kind of handle with care.
あとですね、
What is this game?
About the urine part, I have to say.
夜の深い時間なんでいいと思いますけど。
It's late enough to kind of discuss about that, right?
Miles said, "Might have to pass on this one, fellas. Doesn't look like it'll keep my interest." You mean the shaking baby game isn't going to keep your interest, Miles? The P mechanics doesn't get you.
Camera and try to see what he's doing. Sam will move away, so you'll never see actually what he's doing.
あと街中とか人がいるところではサムはおしっこしませんので。
And also there's an option where you cannot release yourself like that.
ファンの方は安心してください。
Like if people are near you, so don't worry, Norman fans. You won't have to be,
Seeing his business.
You don't have to worry about that.
Although I heard, is it true that also can be a weapon though in the game?
そうですね。武器にもなりますし、皆さんをつなぐキーにもなります。
So yes, it could be used as a weapon, but also it could kind of it will be a kind of one of the key, and you'll find out.
Urine is a key.
So you can probably pee on something.
You saw the mushroom growing,
so the BTs will go to that.
Spot, you will have something good later on.
まあそこにそれがゲームのあれではないですよ。肝ではない。
Well, of course, that's not the main part of the game, okay?
Guys, I mean,
this is what you wanted.
The main part is.
This is what you wanted. Remember when you said you just gotta let Hideo be unleashed?
It's so amazing.
This is what you got.
Get a little insight into your mind between those clips and the gameplay. I think everyone's trying to piece together how this all fits together. But it's
wild.
Now I know we have some photos.
Cyborg Man says he said you can't pee in some areas. In other words, you can't pee on people and go full R. Kelly. That's true.
They did the full scan. I was there.
He looked like an old woman just now.
When Refn did his scan as well. This was like I think September, October 2 years ago. And I didn't know what you were going to do with it. You're like, trust me, Geoff. I'm like,
Think
okay,
about
sure.
that. They did
And then
that
I
just
find
for
out I'm
him.
Woden's fan.
So imagine what the motion capture this got. Like, I want to see the behind the scenes of this game.
Yeah.
IMAX said drip, drip, drip.
So if you find him in the game and if you go to him and make the connection with him, he might give you something good.
まあジェフは比較的見つけやすいところに隠れてるんで。
Jeff is actually kind of apparent, and you could find him easily. So when the game comes out, just look for Jeff.
Well, I'm honored to have a little role with a cameo, and there'll be some other cameos, I'm sure, as well in this game.
This is what I want to know. How did Kojima pitch this game?
You just said I'm Kojima.
No. Because, like, during the development process, they were like, how's it going? It's like, dude, I got the speed mechanics down. How did that pitch meeting go?
What do you guys think? Pretty insane, right? Hideo Kojima. There's so much there, and we don't have to wait.
IMAX said, yeah, the shaking baby is a little unsettling.
Excellent. All right, Mr.
I
Kojima,
mean,
thank you so much.
You're right.
Yes, that's right. And Mr. Kojima will also be doing a signing session here at Gamescom, right? And that'll be...
one more thing.
You sign my baby?
発表しなかったサムが何をすべきか、プレイヤーが何をするかっていうのを簡単に分かるようなブリーフィングの映像もブースで流しますので。
At the Sony booth, you'll see more about like the briefing. The reason why Sam has to do this, the briefing scenes, you'll see at the Sony booth from tomorrow. So if you have time, just stop by.
でそれを見ると先ほどのジェフのビデオがより分かりやすく。
And if you see that, you'll understand what you saw today with trying to find Jeff and things like that. So it will be, you'll get to be revealed more, and you'll be understanding what we saw today.
Awesome. All right, so there's a briefing scene at the Sony booth. Mr. Kojima will also be doing a signing, and I can't tell you how much we all appreciate you coming all the way from Tokyo, just as you're finishing the game to be.
What did they say no to?
Fans, give it up,
Yeah,
Mr. Kojima.
they said yes to the P mechanics.
They did.
Shaking of the baby.
Thank you so much, my friend. It's always such a pleasure.
What did they say no to? Like, nah, that's too far.
All right,
Maybe
guys,
nothing.
Well, that's going to do it for our first ever Gamescom opening night live.
Yeah.
Do you guys have fun?
Yeah.
Do this every year?
It's a good way to open up
Well,
a
I gotta say, it's been a ton
gaming
of fun
convention.
putting this together. It's been great to be here in Europe. I want to thank all the developers. I want to thank Game and Cole Messi for giving us the opportunity to do this. I want to thank a lot of my team that came all the way over from Los
Yeah, I don't
Angeles
think they
to
were
produce
like
this with
stressed.
me.
Like, no, we
we'll
don't
see
want to
you
go to
guys,
Germany,
of course, this
Cologne,
December.
Germany.
The Game Awards will be back for our 5th anniversary live in Los Angeles. Much more information coming soon. We've got some pretty cool stuff to show you guys and some big new announcements, so stay tuned for that. But enjoy Gamescom, guys. Thank you so much. I'm Geoff Keighley. Have a great Gamescom, and we'll see you in December at the Game Awards. Good
I'll
night.
switch us over for a few
All right.
seconds just to wrap up here.
So, guys, we're gonna wrap up. Yeah. So, thank you for watching. One of the things like I said, Michael wanted to do this because it was the opening night. Gamescom is like the biggest game event of the year, and it was right after the Stadia thing that we did. We saw a lot of interesting games. I heard about the P mechanics and some of this stuff for Death Stranding, but a lot of that was new for me. Michael, what did you think?
What did I see? Man, this is your fault.
How was this my fault?
Because you said you wanted unfiltered Kojima. You got it.
I said.
You got unfiltered Kojima.
What I said was, and I stand by it, is that we're going to get unfiltered Kojima because he felt limited in Metal Gear Solid 5.
Okay.
He felt like he was stifled in his creativity. Remember, you couldn't even accept the award in 2015 or 2014 that we saw. There was a very bad split between him and Konami. And I said that he was going to come back raring to go, showing the world that I am still Kojima. And he gave us peeing.
He gave you peeing. He gave all his fans peeing. I mean, I'm gonna play the game because it's wild, right? I mean, it's just like it's nothing I've seen before for sure. I will say.
You mean you've seen Shaking Babies before? Like, this is the one time a game developer can say, "We're showing you something you've never seen before."
Yeah.
All those other people who said it,
yeah,
were lying.
Yo, I mean, it's wild, right? We still don't know
That's what
every Cyborg Man is right. It's FedEx Ritas. Yeah, we hope there's going to be more. You kind of want to see some combat stuff, and honestly, you kind of want to see how the urine mechanics works, right?
You do. There is some game. There is some. If you go online,
okay.
There's some screenshots and some videos of him like peeing in a urinal. But I don't know.
I don't know either. But we saw it.
We saw it.
Y'all, thanks for hanging out with us. We still got a show we need to do. I need to go finish stuff.
What was your favorite part of this?
I like Erica. That live action game. Mm-hmm. That's $9.99 that I'll probably buy as soon as I get home tonight. Mm-hmm. Gears 5 I'm excited for. Let's see. The Predator gameplay looks cool. I kind of want to pick up or try Kerbal Space Program. Maybe the first one, see if I like this, because I like the idea of
but
building.
You did say it's hard.
Yeah, it's tough. Just to see what it is.
You're one of those people who don't like hard games. Like you play them.
No. Like I don't like a difficult game like a Dark Souls.
Oh, okay.
Like that. Yeah. I can deal with simulation building stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
All right.
Guilt looks cool about the little girl who's facing her fears. That seems pretty cool.
That Alfred Molina talked too much about.
Yes.
He looked like Doc Ock from Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
I'm sorry. He did.
What stood out to you?
Death Stranding. We got to see more of, as Cyborg Man said, FedEx Ritas, or AKA the Postman with Kevin Costner. I like seeing that. I want to. Anytime I get to see Modern Warfare, I'm excited. I was excited about that. I really like seeing more Borderlands. Because I'm a real big fan of that franchise, and thank you, Gears Box, for knowing my birthday was in September and releasing it the day before.
Yep.
So my friends and family can purchase that for me. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I will say I don't normally watch like opening night stuff, but Geoff did a real good job with this, and it seemed like it was a good idea. And
this is the first one, so maybe the next year will be even bigger or whatever. Yeah. I
would like to see the games that won the awards if they played clips of the actual games.
Yeah.
That would have been good. Because I think some of those games that she mentioned, like I know what Black Sat is because I know the graphic novel. I don't think a lot of people don't know what Black Sat is to see. So you at least that's a way to show off the game knowing that it got this award. That kind of stuff. But other than that, I thought it was good.
Okay. Wrap us up.
All right, Cyborg Man. I want to say thank you to Cyborg Man, IMAX, Miles Cage Jr., who else was in IMAX? I think I said IMAX before. Rayshawn Kidd, J-Rob. Who else was in here? John G. Ty Williams. I want to say thanks to everybody. I'm with you, Cyborg Man. I hopefully they're like hiding so much that it's so like there's so many integral parts of this game that they can't tell us because it'll just give the game away. So I'm really looking forward to this. Let us know in the comments what you guys are hoping to see later on this week. I know we didn't get to see the Avengers gameplay in this one, but I know it's out there. Let us know what you're expecting, and I want to say we're out. Thanks for watching. And for Michael, too.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Good job, Michael.